Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining me for session 3 of our Pokemon Basalt campaign. During our last session, we started off with a latecomer, the relatively young Eliot Kellan, came running up to the door of Professor Ignis's laboratory. And he's banging the door. Let me in! Let me in! Because he had slept through all three of his alarms, and eventually the professor, after asking the group if they were willing to let him join in late, he opens up the door and Elliot's face palms onto the floor. Luckily for the rest of the group, it wasn't very time consuming because Elliot was an avid Pokemon enthusiast doing all kinds of research on his free time and knew exactly what Pokemon he wanted, selecting a Seedot. Uh, they quickly realized how much of a nerd Elliot was because he opened up his jacket to reveal that he had pendants sewn in like they were badges because he was so ready to start on his Pokemon journey. He did get into it a little bit with Firestarter Jan, questioning whether or not he needed to use her full title or if he could just refer to her as Jan, and quickly realized that it's the full name or nothing at all. Professor Igneous then gave the party a little bit of time to kind of ask about any last minute information before they started on their journey. Elliot quickly asked what some of the first gym leaders they should tackle, or if there was like a set order. Igneous told the group that they could kind of go in any order they want, but the two that were considered beginner ranked gym leaders were Sparkle Stone at Wasser Tree Pinnacle, who had ground type Pokemon, and Marina Tide out in Sipsail with her water type Pokemon. Uh, he also asked to learn about what Pokemon were common in Gelfest, where they were told that Time Nemo, Clobblepus, and Wingull were the most common Pokemon in the Gelfast River, and that on Route 101 there was a potential to find Cricketots, Starlies, Bondsweets, Tynamos, Flabébés, or Rattatas.
Wow.
And then Elliot kind of followed this up with asking if everybody was traveling together, where Professor Igneous said that as a group you guys could do what you wanted if you wanted to go separately or if you wanted to go as a group. It's not necessarily regulated how you traveled. So the group kind of decided to form a lump group fund for picking up items before they went out. They, on their way over to the Pokemarts, there was a brief discussion about eating Pokemon, at which we found out that Elliot was effectively a vegan and refused to eat any Pokemon products, uh, believing that he had the moral high ground essentially. Making their way over to the Pokemart, the group decided to pool their funds to pick up a handful of fishing rods. So Sama, Elliot, Firestarter Jan, and Lissa specifically picked up a fishing rod, but I did inform the group that as long as you're with someone with a fishing rod and they're willing to share, you didn't necessarily need to pick up multiple versions. Uh, they also picked up a camp stove, which came with a complimentary Pokeball. The group also picked up 7 potions to share amongst the group and a group stock of paralyzed heals, which there was 3 of. Following this
Nice.
purchasing, everybody had 290 Zni each. For you, Colin, we'll say you kind of uh, were a little bit
I'm
late
okay if I
catching.
missed out on it. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, so you still have your 2,000 Zenny that you started with,
Oh, I have
or
1,500 for some
1,500.
reason.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you still have the full amount. So if you want to make a quick stop at the Pokemart as we get into stuff, feel free to pick up
Okay.
some additional items.
Okay.
After this, we kind of went around the table one at a time, detailing what each person was doing. Elliot went to try and catch his first Pokemon outside of a Seedot, where he managed to pick up a Tymano. Uh, Following that, Firestarter Jan begrudgingly went to go pick up a Water type for the potential upcoming Ground type gem, knowing that Fire type wasn't overly great against said type advantage. She managed to pick up a Tymano as well. one of the other things I did change from our first session is we're not going to do pain penalizations, at least for the time being. If you remember, if you got below half health, you started to get removed successes from your pool, and if you got down to 1, it removed 2 successes. I'm going to nullify that to kind of like speed up combat. It may come back in later on whenever we have high level stuff, and it might be more engaging to have that on the table, but at the moment,
Yeah, like we're fighting a legendary or some shit.
yeah. I don't remember if everybody was here, but I mentioned wild Pokemon will spawn like they do in the most recent games, where I will roll dice, describe 3 creatures that are in the wild, and then you can pick which one you want to interact with. The exceptions would be fishing, tree shaking, and occasional random encounters.
What's the difference between like seeing Pokemon as tree shaking as far as like another way to
like you don't see anything in the tree, and you're shaking to like drop berries or something like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right.
Wild Pokemon stats are completely defined. So when you catch a Pokemon, when I give you the stats for the Pokemon, that is its stats at its current rank. So last session, I know I would give it to you and then say you could divvy out points because it was beginner rate, and I was letting you kind of do that. Nature's like ability scores, social attributes, all of that stuff is already defined, and you'll have to train it to change anything about it after that point. Once again, kind of just trying to speed up the process. Following this, Lissa also went and caught a Taimano, and people at the table quickly realized Taimano was by far the most prevalent creature on the river. Sama did a little bit of research where you got the full table of Gelfast, so you know Taimano are the most common, Clobblepus can be there, Wingles can be there, and it's rare to encounter a Quaxley or a Squirtle. Sama also went to fish and got a Taimano. Eliot decides to have both of his Pokemon out in the open, and once again, if you want to roleplay that your Pokemon are following behind you, that's 100% on the table. And we kind of defined that the Pokedex now functions as a Pokepager, so you guys have each other's contacts shared, so you can communicate each other. Effectively, what this was allowing you guys to do was to split up if you wanted to, because I didn't want to railroad anybody of having to stay in Gelfast until the whole party was done. So if you want to go on separate routes than the rest of the party, you are more than welcome to. Just the associated.
It's like a Pokephone, basically.
Yeah. So you guys can contact each other and kind of split up if you would like. It is each of your guys' Pokemon journey, so you don't necessarily need to go the same way. Just you could potentially encounter rogue wild Pokemon that you can't handle by yourself. Or, you know, maybe the Candy King gang will gang up on you. Who knows? Following this revelation, Brogy decided to go ahead and head out to Route 101 and kind of get base camp set up along the route. As he was walking, there was some unknown Pokemon eating the crumbs that he was dropping as he was munching. And trying to find what Pokemon it was, he encountered a Bonsweet. It was never confirmed whether or not that was the Pokemon that was munching your crumbs or not, though. But he did manage to pick up said Bonsweet. And then Eliot, wanting to do a little bit more research and learn about the world as a whole, went searching in town. Based off of his insight roll, he found Rick Monty, who was the last winner of the Pokemon League Championship that came from Gelfast, which he won about 10 years ago. He mentions that he won with his Pokemon Drakeon, which was a Dragon-type evolution. This Dragon type effectively had like a brown, goldenish skin with scales and some tucked up wings on its back. He also learned from this Pokemon League champion that the closest ground type that could be potentially picked up was a Drillbur on Route 101. Rick,
Drillbur is such a cool Pokemon. I love that Pokemon.
well, if you remember,
Like, especially... Oh, go ahead.
I asked ages ago what everybody's favorite Pokemon was to put into the table. You and Tucker were the only ones that gave me an answer, so both of those made it into the table, which is why Drillbur's there. So that was one of Tucker's favorites, so that's why it's there.
Dude, especially like Extra Drill is such a cool Pokemon. Oh, so cool.
Yeah, because I think you told me you wanted...
I forget at this point, to be honest.
Was it Chimchar and Trico? I know Trico for sure. Or Trico and Abra.
Abra, yes.
So they are indeed in the Pokedex somewhere.
Cool.
From Rick Monty, he also learned that one of that Pokemon champion's favorite locations was Mount Basalazar, and gives a bit of lore about this supposed rock-type dragon that is usually depicted as an English-style dragon, so like 4 legs with wings on its back. And it's supposed to be like pretty immovable, sort of, hence the rock type.
Wow.
This entire time, Lissa had been trailing Elliot throughout his escapades, completely unbeknownst to him. And she was able to see the Drakeon as well. Golden brown scaled creature with sharp teeth and a pair of wings. Sama uses her Neji, which is her name for her Oddish, to try and find a more rare Pokemon on the river. So the Oddish effectively kind of used like its innate sense of smell to find a little bit more obscure location on the river, where she managed to find a Clobblepus hiding up underneath a log. Following the capture of Bonsweet, Brogy makes dinner for the rest of the party and spends some time training with his Cyndaquil. For your essay, 3 successful training sessions to go from starter to beginner rank for your Pokemon. You cannot train a Pokemon past your current rank. And then 3 successfuls are also what are required to retrain a move. So to teach it something it doesn't know, or to change a move out for a different one. Your Pokemon cannot know a move higher than its current rank, and the amount of moves it can know is based off of its will score. So if you look at the second page on your Pokemon sheet, it'll say what the will score is. That's how many moves it can know as well.
Oh, so my starter can know all 4... Wait, is there only 4 moves at a time like in the games type deal?
Your will score determines how many moves it can know. So,
oh, okay.
So if it has a really high will score, it could potentially know a lot more than just the 4 moves.
That's really cool.
That is cool, and I think it also like
makes sense.
It makes sense, and it explains the anime a little more, because going through the game, like, how come we never see Ash like shove a fucking CD up Pikachu's ass to learn a different move?
Yeah. Why did he never teach us Tauros Surf?
Oh man. And part of this too comes into the game is designed so that probably my next campaign Pokemon, which ages out, will probably be a mystery dungeon style where you guys will play as a Pokemon.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I'm all about that.
And I already have like, man, ideas have been flowing lately for like story beats. Like I just came up with like the end of Act 3 for Starfinder, like.
Wow.
Anyways, side tangent.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
It was me. Following the training session, Brogy managed to become a beginner level, so he was our first one to rank up to beginner level, having met all the conditions for the upgrade. And I guess to define, when you guys are training Pokemon, you can train it all the way up to where it can go to the next rank.
Without going to the next rank.
Right, so you can have it where it needs 6 training sessions. You've done all 6, but until you go to the appropriate rank, or until you're at the appropriate rank to take it to the next level, it will just set there, if that makes sense. So it's not an issue now because you won't be able to get training sessions in before you guys all are beginner rank, because I think there's only 2 people left to get up to beginner rank. Good evening, Elliot. we are about halfway through our recap.
Oh!
Oh, that was bad.
Oh.
That was some
Oh.
lot of static there, brother. Oh, it's happening every time you
Yep.
try to speak.
It reminds me of my time in the psych ward. Talk therapy was intense.
Are we talking about in character for Archibald, or?
I'm gonna leave that up for interpretation. I liked Colton's face more because he looked at me like not to know if he should take me seriously or not, and that's what I strive for.
The other bit for training sessions, as a reminder, you can RP multiple in one day, but you only get to roll once per day.
Once.
And
Gotcha.
you need to roll a success. So if you fail it, you have to wait till the next day to roll again, essentially. So it could potentially take you a week or so for certain Pokemon to be able to rank them up. Following, we did that. Firestarter Jan heads out to Route 101 as soon as she managed to get the Timeno, since she has gotten the bare minimum water type before heading out towards the gym. She spent some time training with her Finnegan, specifically trying to increase her strength, where she basically had Finnegan try and tackle her ass, and reciprocating said abilities back and forth. During this training session, she was also able to discern Jester, which is one of the ones that you guys needed for beginner rank, where she was able to pick up on that Finnegan was fully in play mode and not necessarily taking it full on like training serious. It was more playing versus that. I also ruled to make it more specific for loyalty and happiness. 2 successful training sessions will boost loyalty and happiness with your Pokemon. Which, just like the games, higher loyalty and happiness are likelihoods of it, like being able to dodge an attack,
outperforming,
hitting a crit when it shouldn't, like those type of things. About this time, it was about 4 or 5 p.m. So more of the sunlight. There's a little bit more sunlight since it's in the summer, so there was about 5 more hours of daylight. Elliot spent some time winding down and training his C-Dot by having Timeno send out attacks and helping C-Dot build up its bite ability. And he also had a chance to understand C-Dot's concentration to retrieve this new technique, and learns that C-Dot probably needs additional encouragement to be successful. Which this allowed Elliot's just needs to battle another trainer to be able to get up to beginner rank, and Firestarter Jan ranked up to beginner rank at this point as well. Following this, Firestarter Jan sort of simmered down, spending some time with Brogy and her Pokemon. Lissa was continuing to follow Elliot around, petting her Poplio. Sama finally catches back up with Elliot after she had caught her Clobblepuss, and she spent some time training with her Oddish on Insight, and she managed to rank up to beginner rank at this point as well. And basically, we had said it was about dusk when we ended last session. Currently, Sama, Lissa, and Elliot are in Gelfast, and I'm going to rule that Collin's still there as well, with Firestarter Jan and Brogy out on Route 01 with camp effectively set up for the rest of the group. So we'll start in town for the folks there to kind of finish up, and then we'll kind of lead into meeting up for the night on Route 101. You guys can backtrack to Gelfast if you want to continue catching Pokemon there. We'll just have the moment where everybody kind of groups up before we get that way. So I will leave it to you guys.
I have one question real quick. You can train a Pokemon once per day. Is that you can train once per day, or a Pokemon once per day?
One total across all your Pokemon.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that is just how the mechanic is built in. You can RP multiple, but you'll need to pick and choose which one you're doing the roll for.
That's fine. One more meta question.
Mhm.
So, if I were to buy 10 Pokeballs, would I by chance get a Premier Ball? If which is basically still like a Pokeball. It's like a palette swap in the games.
I did not label it as such, but I did have large purchases. So basically, anything over 1,000 zenny came with a complimentary Pokeball. We can
Oh, okay.
re-skin it to be a Premier Ball, as like you.
Yeah, it's like a
shopper.
white ball with a red stripe.
Oh, I'm
instead.
familiar. I played enough Pokemon.
Okay. So, I just can I buy anything greater than a standard Pokeball at the shop?
Okay, so
Just to retroactively.
Yes, so
things?
in the shop, the things you can currently afford, there's a small camping tent with a Premier Ball at 800. There's a sleeping bag with a Premier Ball at 500. There's a canned meal. You guys bought a region map as a group, so you don't need to worry about that one. That is in the region documents as well.
Yes.
A mountain bike and a Premier Ball is at 1,500, so that would cap you out. There's an inflatable boat with a Premier Ball for 1,000. A fishing rod for 300. Like I said earlier, though, you guys only needed one fishing rod across the group if you wanted to share. You currently have 4 in the party.
Can we all share the bike? Can we all just like climb on top of each other's shoulders
Share
and
the
ride it
bike?
at once?
No. But we did talk about is if you have a Pokemon that's large enough to ride, you could go that route.
Okay,
None
then
of you do at the moment, though. There's also pepper spray for 50 zenny. Potions are 400. Paralyze heals are 200. A revive with a Premier Ball is 1,500, and then a standard Pokeball is 200. You were given 10 Pokeballs from Professor Igneous.
Yes, I see that in my inventory. I'll pick up the sleeping bag. That was how much you said?
Sleeping bag was 500.
500.
Okay, and that also came with the Pokeball?
Yes, or Premier Ball.
I think you should buy the
Cool.
pepper spray. You never know when we're going to run into Team Rocket.
I was just thinking, how often do you have a physical encounter?
Mechanically, pepper spray prevents an encounter from happening with Pokemon for a certain duration. But
You're just macing Pokemon as you're walking around?
Have you never used that in-game?
BRB.
It's glorious. I know I have.
Repel, not a pepper.
Pepper
There's
spray.
Repel and Max Repel. Poor little Rattata walks up and you're just like, not today.
Fuck off, bitch! Not today, Satan!
Well, if you say you're in an area where there's bigger Pokemon, large-scale creatures that are typically taller than the tree, and you're just gonna mace.
You jump over to Route 8, which has like fucking pro rank Pokemon. You're like, shit. I'm only starter rank. I shouldn't be here. It's like Elden Ring when you go the wrong fucking direction.
Yep.
Except Elden Ring just fucks you in the ass.
How much money was that then exactly?
The sleeping bag was 500.
Okay, and then I'll also buy
with the Premier Ball.
Yes, and then I'll also buy a potion.
How many do you want? There are 400 a pop.
I'll buy 1 for now.
Okay.
And I'll call that out. That'll be it for me.
Okay, perfect. So I'm tracking you got about what 600 left.
Yes.
Cool.
I'll give someone else the floor. Yeah.
So we're going to start with anybody in Gelfest, so that includes yourself, Sama, Eliot. You 3 are currently in Gelfest. We'll clean you guys up first. It's dusk. You know that Brogy went ahead to set up camp and dinner, so you know dinner is kind of down the route.
So Sama's last little things you would want to take care of. Looking down at her little. I imagine she's got her 2 Pokeballs and then her little Oddish hanging out nearby. I feel like we need to take care of your friends. And so if the the Poke Center is still open for healing the Pokemon and getting them taken care of, that would be next on the agenda.
Perfect. Yes. Poke Center is open 24/7, so no worries there. And as a reminder, as a group, Poke Center is free for healing Pokemon. It is government funded, so universal healthcare for Pokemon.
Wow.
For Pokemon specifically.
Just Pokemon.
Who knows what insurance are?
Yeah, just Pokemon. Dude, and like, I'd like to think that like insurance companies don't want to like insure trainers because
definitely
they're, like,
not.
You know what I mean?
When the Zapdos uses the fucking Thunderbolt bolt.
Yeah.
I think
They don't.
While Nurse Joy is sleeping, couldn't you just climb your ass in the machine and hit start?
It's a DNA thing. I don't know.
It's
all
Is there
Pokemon.
Pokeballs in the machine? Like.
Well, have you seen the meme where it's like the Chansey take the balls back, dumps them out, and then looks at the machine to see what Pokemon you brought in to like pull up a fully revived version?
Right.
Oh no.
But yes, the Poke Center's open. For you, Colin, yours was healed up by Professor Igneous before you left the laboratory. Elliot, I want to say you had already stopped by the Poke Center, if I recall.
I think it says that he's deafened.
Yeah, he's having some Discord difficulties right now, I think.
So, Sama and Colin will go with you guys, and then we'll kind of get you guys caught up for dinner. Like I said, you guys are more than welcome to backtrack to Gelfast after dinner. I just wanted to have at least one scene where everybody was grouped up.
That's fine. And I'm going to be completely honest, dude. I don't know if it's just because I missed the second session, so it's been a while since I played, forgot a lot of the mechanics, and like what my character looked like, and what I sound like. So I might do a little bit of a soft reset or of some kind. I don't know. Because I don't think I went with a stoner voice, did I? I don't think so.
I don't
right?
think so. It was I remember Colin being kind of awkward and like.
Yeah, he's like socially
Yeah, it'd be like,
inept.
Actually, can I get the Cyndaquil?
Yeah, I remember that now.
I remember now.
So
okay.
you played him as like the shy, nerdy kid.
Yeah, I'm like a neckbeard, right? Because I'm like, yeah. All right.
I don't think we went that full route. Like he's older, but like I don't think you described him as having a neckbeard.
Well, I meant neckbeard as like not like more so the archetype of person rather than like having a natural beard himself.
Perfect.
Yeah, I see Colin with like maybe some scraggles, but you know, not.
He's got like the one hair coming off of his chin, but he doesn't want to shave it because he wants to draw the beard.
And it coils slightly. Yeah, I'll make my way down to Route 101 with Sama.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and describe it again. Due to the proximity to the sea and the nearby bodies of water, the climate is lush with nice green rolling hills. There's quite a variety of Pokemon that the party can encounter here. You can see some like decent trees, and like there's the Gelfast River kind of continues along the route as well. So it's kind of like a peaceful environment, like the music we've got going on, where it's kind of like sort of a calming effect. If you had to guess, you would expect to encounter a lot of bug and grass type Pokemon along this route.
I turn over to Sama. If you didn't know, I think because of the climate and the time that we are looking at, this is a perfect spot to be catching bug Pokemon.
Sama would turn back and grin, kind of nodding along, and good to know. I'm honestly looking forward to finding more grass types and seeing what other things we can find, the leaves and the trees. It's nice to be amongst that for a little while we can.
Yeah. And I don't know if I described my shirt being tucked in, but it is now. And I'm just gonna like kind of tuck it in nervously more, you know, and you know, walk down the route.
Continuing onward.
Yeah, not too far down the route. Like you'll see some glimpses of like what like a little bird kind of like flittering around. You catch like a glimpse of a Taimo kind of like splashing above the water and then going down. You look at like one of the trees and you see what almost looks like a little green gecko climbing up one of it. But it's not too far in that Broji set up the little campfire. The consensus was made to buy the cooking stove and to kind of like forego the tents and everything because it's the middle of summer, and that you guys could kind of rough it out for a little while until you manage to pick up some more zenny to kind of like get a big camping tent to kind of share. But you see him, the spreads out. Broji, I'll give it over to you in a second to kind of describe what you made. You can see his Cyndaquil as well as Firestarter Jan and her Finnegan kind of lounging about as you guys make your way up.
Alright. On to camp.
Oh, sorry. I thought. Yeah.
Wait, are they coming into camp right now?
Yeah. Don was trying to give. Oh, go ahead.
I think Wyatt may have missed that. Sorry, he had stepped away for just a second.
Oh, gotcha. Broji, I was giving it over to you to describe what spread you made with the camping stove you had. Yeah. They had kind of made their way up the little bit of Route 101 that you guys had kind of covered at this point. And I described that you were there with your Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil had helped cook some dinner, and Firestarter Jan and her Finnegan were kind of lounging about. Give you guys some time to RP here, where you can kind of talk about what your guys' game plan is, and then we can kind of break it out like we did last session into like one by one, like if you're wanting to catch Pokemon or find some other trainers to battle or training your Pokemon. Most of you guys have done the training session that you can do for the day, but Collin, I think you still have it on the table, but I'll leave it to you guys from here.
Oh, it's gonna be cold. And you're gonna, as you walk into camp, there's gonna be fried rice balls, like a little drizzle sauce on them, and then there's just I've set out a couple. Broji has set out a couple bowls of just like Pokemon chow for everyone for them to pick their fancy, I guess.
Wow. I've only ever eaten meals made by my mother, and I'll kind of like set my like sleeping bag out, and I'll use it as like bedding to sit on the earth, and I'll kind of bring Cyndaquil out. I don't remember if I nicknamed him or not, but I don't think I did. But yeah, I'll bring him out, and we'll just kind of chow down on some food.
Yeah, you see Elliot come up, like from the other side, and like C-Dot is kind of walking around like with the dazed eyes. I'm like, you know, I think I could probably go for some food too. My attempt didn't go super well.
Collin, as you say that like the only food you've had was only cooked by your mom, Firestarter Jan stops doing what she's doing and kind of shoots you a look, and you'll find that like as you're coming in, she found like a pine cone or something, and she's been tossing it for Finnegan.
Sure. When you shoot me the look, I just kind of go, ah, and just like look uncomfortable and like eat my food more.
Alma would also sit down at the table and kind of set Oddish up next to her, bringing a bowl nearer to him so that he can get to it, and that you can reach it and chows down on some fried rice balls.
Yeah, Firestarter Jan, she'll call to Fennekin and to like come hop up on her shoulder, and she'll come and sit down and join the rest of you.
You brought jelly donuts?
Only my secret stash. That's definitely secret. Yeah, maybe.
Sorry, that was a deep cut Pokemon reference.
It was. I got it. I got it.
I got it too.
That went over my head, unfortunately. I
So
don't
over
re-
my head.
The English dub in the Pokemon anime in the first season, Brock calls the rice balls
Jelly donuts.
jelly.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, I was right there. I appreciate
it's like
the reference.
episode 3 of the original Pokemon series.
When I look up, you see like a child, I have like a stain of whatever the sauce color is around my lips, because I have yet to try to use my napkin or whatever. So are we like all friends now? Are we like doing things on our Pokemon journeys with each other?
Firestarter Jan will take her own napkin and toss it at your face and say,
Oh!
only if you're going to actually keep yourself clean.
Yeah. And I just kind of like, very like aggressively, haphazardly wipe my face, and as I pull back, I maybe got like 40% of it.
She points a finger at you and says, don't make me call your mother.
You know, we don't need to bring my mother into this, you know. She's a nice lady.
Hey, and Brogy's gonna flick a grain of rice at Firestarter Jan. In my household, a messy mouth means you are enjoying the meal and the cook did well. So, you stay messy over there.
And I just continue to eat.
Firestarter Jan kind of snorts at this as she turns back to her own food and pats Fennekin on the head, make sure that she's eating as well. Well, if we're going to be traveling together, what are your plans? Where are we going? What are we setting fire to?
My mom said I had to get at least 3 badges before I came back home.
Oh, that's going to be quite a feat for you, isn't it?
I don't think so. My knowledge of Pokemon is extensive.
Uh-huh.
I bet this guy doesn't even know that ground's super effective against flying.
Actually... And then I will just like slowly monotone dial a monologue for like, I don't know, 3 minutes, talking about how that is just like not how it works. You're foolish for saying that.
You referenced the Pokemon Battle of 1812 involving
yeah.
a Rhyhorn and a Pidgeotto, and how outmatched the
Right.
Rhyhorn was.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think we've all learned not to encourage him as she looks over at you, Elliot.
I, for one, am seeking growth and whatever knowledge this journey brings. I would like to catch a glimpse at that flowering dragon we discussed prior. I don't remember the name at the moment, gotta go check my notes. But I would love to see it, and maybe even attempt to catch it, or at least see what it brings.
Hopefully a lot of fire.
BRB.
Well, fire and grass doesn't always mesh very well, but I mean, maybe fire further away.
In my opinion, fire and grass mash very well because I win every fight.
Fair enough, I suppose. She kind of pets her Oddish protectively, looking down at Neji. It's okay. You'll be all right.
I wouldn't hurt any of our Pokemon. If anything, he's more kind of a threat of becoming an onion soup, maybe.
Not my Neji. She kind of picks him up.
I'm joking. A kid.
I was gonna say, you'll have to find a different chef, because I could never hurt a Pokemon. That's absurd.
You never had Tauros burgers? As she looks at you.
Brody's jaw just drops, goes white, just like.
It's okay.
Especially since those are
You're-
imported.
Your rice balls are perfect. These are delicious.
Oh, thank you.
If you ever need a good fire for cooking, make sure you call Firestarter Jan.
For those that may be kind of invested in their surroundings, if you'd like to roll a clever roll, or sorry, an alert, if you have a point in alert. And if you recall, the number of bubbles you have filled in are how many d6s you get to roll to try and achieve a success.
Woohoo! I have one. Yes. One is better than none.
Oh, I've
What
got
are we,
shit.
What are we doing?
If you would like to make an alert roll, and this is only if you have a point in alert,
I do.
you can roll the d6. You need a 4, 5, or 6 to consider it a success.
Fail from Brogy. Too good rice cakes.
So
I think
a d6 per bubble?
Per bubble, yep. Do you have more than one in alert?
No, but I did roll a 4.
Oh, nice. So one success.
that is a strong number 1 from
Perfect.
from Sama. The rice balls were delicious.
All right, Colin. For whatever reason, maybe it was because you were going to grab another rice ball. When you kind of go to reach for one, you realize that one of the pile is missing, and there's some crumbs leading off into some bushes.
Interesting. And I kind of like adjust my glasses as I sort of like squat down at the thing. I think we've been stolen from. Follow me. And I just start like confidently striding towards the path I've spot.
As this Firestarter Jan shoves another bite full of food in her mouth, she goes, I'm not following him anywhere.
I have
Yeah.
a great sense of direction.
I think I'll follow. I was getting tired of taking notes that I wasn't taking.
Oh well. I'll tag along. This
Dude,
might be the crumb thief from earlier.
Those of
Also,
you,
your comment goes right over my head. It doesn't even like register that was a diss.
those of you that decide to go investigate the bushes, as you get closer and you start to get
1 second, Ozzy.
into the bushes, are you guys trying to be stealthy or just going in?
Wait,
I
we can't stealth if we don't have bubbles in it, right?
You can't roll for it, but we can still
I
say
would
whether or
like
not
to
you're
be
making
quiet.
attempted.
Elliot is quite brave. I will attempt to be stealthy. I have 1 point in it, but I'll take lead.
Perfect.
Yeah, once we start getting to the bushes, you see a visible nervousness come upon Colin, and he just like naturally lets you like take the leading position.
Be careful, Colin. There might be ghost Pokemon.
Oh, you mean like Deathly?
Who else was coming? Was it just Colin and Elliot? I thought, Broji, you were
Oh.
going as well. Sama, were you
Yep.
tagging along?
Sama would tag along, kind of like the the mom making sure everyone's okay in the background.
Perfect. Firestarter Jan, were you staying over with the food, or you...
She's proving a point.
Yeah. She's at this point she's taken Finnegan off of her shoulder and put her up on the table with her bowl of food, and they're just chowing away.
Perfect. For those of you that can make a stealth roll, it will be a group roll for the group as a whole.
Okay, I have 1 point in stealth.
So does Sama.
Well, maybe because I'm leading the charge here, I'll roll?
Both of you can roll, and
Oh.
will. If you both hit successes, it kind of covers that. Colin
The
and
Colin factor?
Brogy cannot roll. So
Sorry, I missed the whole reminder of the rules thing in the recap. You're going to have to help me out here.
So the bubble determines how many d6 you get to roll. A success is a 4, 5, or 6.
I roll. That's a 6.
Nice. What do we got for you,
Nice.
Sama?
Sama got a 5.
Nice.
Nice.
By taking the lead, you kind of like help calm the nerves of Colin as he kind of like he was all gung ho until you got to the moment. So you guys spread the bushes here. You see a little bluish green furred creature with a white belly that's pretty chunky, and this one is got a nice silky smooth skin. If you'd like, give me an insight roll.
Oh, I got 3d6 for this one, baby. I'm a walking
Jesus.
Pokedex.
Did you put all your points into insight?
I have 3 in yeah, most of them, yeah.
Because you default
Same.
to 1 in all of them.
Oh, okay. Well, I have
You
one
only had 2 to
trained-
spend. Oh wait,
for
no,
some-
Colin's older, so I think that's why you got 3.
But yeah, anyways,
Yeah, Sama has 3 too.
I rolled 1 success
Success.
out of the 3.
Who else was rolling? No.
Sama
Okay.
rolled. Oh, sorry.
No, go
She
ahead.
got 2 successes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Colin and Sama, you would both recognize this to be a Munchlax.
No way! No way, dude!
Sama.
Fuck me. Instant regret. I have buyer's remorse right now. Son of a bitch.
At least you know one's on the route. Sama, with your roll, you would recognize that the silky smooth fur of the Munchlax is a little abnormal, and as you pull up your Pokedex, it will give you a little bit of a blurb that the Munchlax along Route 101 tend to steal fish as it's being exported around the Elysara, which has given them a very high diet of fish, leading to the increased fur quality of the Munchlax.
Oh,
Wow!
He's
Normal
a
water type,
lushy
perhaps?
Munchlax.
It is now your guys' ball. You see the little Munchlax kind of like, he's got the rice ball as he's like...
Well, I'm not very confident in a fight, but I will say, I'm the one who found the bush.
Hey, maybe offer it more food instead of a fight.
That could be good. It's worth a shot.
Yeah, that's great. Yes,
Okay.
I can go grab some more rice balls.
Yeah, hurry.
Rose like bobbles back to the campfire. Hey, Dan. Guess what we found?
Okay. If you're making an attempt to appease Munchlax and befriend it with this route, describe how you're doing it, and that's going to determine what roll we make.
Hold on. On a meta level, should we catch this fucker and make him the party mascot?
Well, what I am
Absolutely.
saying is because you guys have described the potential to befriend it, we're gonna go with like an Ash Ketchum sort of catching where you befriend it and it joins
Oh.
your party.
Oh,
roll
okay.
Oh.
Okay. So, what are we rolling?
It depends on how you're describing this whole
Okay.
sequence.
I think we should all have a little bit of a thing.
I like this because what we'll do is, and Broji, when you make it back, if you'd like to cue Firestarter Jan in on said Munchmax, feel free to. We will roll percentage-wise out of the group how they're interacting with the Munchmax, and as long as you beat 50%, we'll call it a win, and you have successfully acquired a mascot.
Oh shit, dude! And is this the same thing that was eating the food last session?
Yes,
Is that
it
the
was.
idea? Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, as Brogy runs back to the fire, grab the food. He's gonna grab some like extra sauce just in case. Maybe he likes it extra saucy. Jan, we found a guy, a dude. Brogy does not know his Pokemon.
You started it by calling her just Jan, too.
And, yeah, excuse me, what the fuck is my name?
The
Firestarter Jan.
Kindle Quipper McPipper. I don't know. Let's go. We don't
Well,
have
what is
time
over
for
there?
this.
What does it look like?
It's like a shiny. It has.
You said shiny, and she wrapped her arm around Finnegan and darts into the trees.
Wow. Like shiny?
Brody's just running behind like jostling two bowls of either Pokemon kibble or the rice balls. So he's like balancing as he's running, bringing it back.
As Firestarter Jan comes into view and sees Munchlax, she's definitely gonna squeal in a schoolgirl fashion.
I think Brogy should go first because he's the one who has the food, and then we'll just go from there.
Okay, give me just a sec, because there was a little bit of a squeal from
Upset.
a
Oh,
fire, a
did we
fire
alert
type.
Munchlax?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say in real life, like Artemis was doing
Oh,
a
no,
thing.
no. Yeah, Firestarter Jan squeals loud enough as she's making her way up, so I'm looking to see if the
He's
Munchlax...
excited.
You motherfucker.
She's excited.
Do you...
Yeah.
As a group, heads or tails?
Uh-oh.
Heads is where the food goes.
Heads. Yep.
2 for
Munch
heads,
bowl.
3 for heads.
Yeah, dude, Munchlaxes like to eat. They have heads. That's where the food goes.
Yep, heads.
Okay.
If we fail this, it's your fault, Colton.
Oh, the heads or tails was which stat block I'm looking at. So there's 2 types of
Okay.
Munchlax on the route. So it's determining
Oh.
what
Thick
Poke-
fat or something else.
Mhm.
I knew it. It's like, what's the other one? It's like something else. I can't remember. If it's not thick fat, what is it?
In this one, pickup is the other one.
Oh, okay. That's just as good. Well, arguable.
Okay. It's alert. You will notice after the squeal from Firestarter Jan that it stops munching and it
Oh.
turns its head slowly, and you can see like bits of rice on its cheeks. All right, Roji, how you starting this off?
As Brogy like runs up with the food, he's gonna trip, and the food's just gonna fall out. But when he falls out on the ground, he's just gonna look up and like try to nudge the broken rice cake, like in defeat, just like "Will you take it. Like,
Okay,
you just don't
roll
want it?"
me you're cute.
Ah.
Cute.
Success.
Nice.
Oh.
So you see the Munchmax, see the food kind of like pile out in front of it like an offering, and sort of like, what is it, Pokemon movie 3, where it like kind of wanders around just grabbing food as soon as it can find the next bin. It goes up and like it grabs some of the Pokemon chow and like kind of goes there, looks up at you guys briefly before it goes back to the food. Who's next?
Oh.
I'll go, but I didn't want to take the spot away from Colin.
I was actually just literally about to say you should.
Fred. All right. Sama would kind of crouch down, letting Oddish approach with her as kind of like a little additional Pokemon to say that it's kind of okay with the vibe. As she like kind of scoots towards it and maybe reaches out just a little bit to kind of wave hello while it's eating. And hey there, bud. You just been hanging out here all by yourself looking for snacks? We have more if you want to hang out for a little while longer.
Okay. Roll me either cute or cool, and since you incorporated Oddish, you can roll whichever of you has the higher score.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh, cool.
It might still be Sama because I put 3 points into her cool, but
Oh, nice.
we'll check.
Too cool for school. Got it.
Yeah,
In a
most of my
different
points are
situation-
clever. Oh, go ahead.
In a different situation, this all sounds like we're basically just like, hey, you want some candy? Get in the van.
Oh no!
Well, the good news is you're all kids, so like it's not as sketchy.
Just a little less.
You're just inviting another kid into the van with you.
Oh. And we were sent out here by an old man. Just. All right, I'm just gonna roll the 3. I swear it was 3 4s in a row.
Oh. Damn.
Nice too. So
Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. I see the angle that Sama is going in, and after watching Broji's sort of like Kevin spilling the beans moment in the office, I'm just going to be like, because, you know, I'm not really comfortable with catching wild Pokemon yet, so I just am really nervous. So in my anxiety, I will rely on what I know best, my knowledge. So I will just start stating like, oh, Munchmax, you're really, really nice looking, and your fur is very shiny. I can tell that you are eating a lot of food, and I'm sure you even eat it so fast you don't even chew, and that is just immeasurable. Look at your form. And I'll just kind of gas him up with Munchmax facts.
Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch. If anything, you notice that with the extra boost of confidence, it ends up like devouring through the first bowl of Poke food.
Its ability
record
to
time.
eat, it eats harder.
Give me insights.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what you were trying to vector towards anyway, so.
That or clever, potentially. I don't know if that would work in that situation.
Oh yeah, if you'd like to go clever, that's a fair argument as well.
Okay, that's what I was shooting for, but insight also works. 2 successes.
Perfect. Meta-wise, you guys have passed the DC head and shoulders because you rolled 5 successes between 2 people, and the DC was 3. So go ahead and finish RPing out what the rest of you guys are doing. Firestarter Jan and Elliot. but consider this Munchlax part of your team, which we'll get to later on what you guys are branding yourselves.
As everyone else is doing their thing, I'm just like, it's still an eyesight of Munchlax just behind the person, like, yeah, you want it, you want it.
You want it. You want it.
Being a hype man, either give me a cool or tough. And you can go either route. I'm thinking of like the dude at the gym that's like hyping you up as you're like trying to hit your new max on bench, or it's the dude that's like your wingman at the club sort of vibe going on.
Right.
I will do cool because I have a point in there.
Oh, you should have a point in all. You should have a minimum of 1 in all of them.
Oh.
So social attributes and base attribute should have a minimum of 1 in all of them, and then you can put more in from there, I think.
Okay, so then I have 2.
Perfect.
It's a 3 and a 6.
Perfect. All right, Firestarter Jan, bringing up the rear here.
Firestarter Jan like gets down. She puts Fennekin down on the ground and like crouches down to talk to her and says, "Sama had a good idea. We need to make this Munchlax feel welcomed. So on the count of 3, let's give it the cutest face we can. 1, 2, 3." And they both just like look at Munchlax with like the beaming anime eyes and sparkles in the background.
Like from the Puss in Boots movie with both the cats, like Puss and what's her face, like doing
Yeah.
Okay, Firestarter Jan, similar to Sama, between you or your Fennekin, use the higher cute score for your roll.
Surprisingly, that's Firestarter Jan. What is the success again? I'm sorry.
4, 5, or 6.
On a D6.
4, 5, or 6. See, and I had a 2, so that gives me 2 d6s, right?
Yeah.
That's a 5.
Perfect.
Nice.
You'll see the Munchlax once again as it's like halfway through the second bowl. Look up, Munch, and then it turns and sees like the big anime eyes sort of going on. Munch, and then he kind of like you'll see him like take the bowl and scoop up the remaining food. Munch,
No.
and like come over to you guys. And like,
I
if
thought he was
anything,
about to start walking away.
he'll start making his way back over to the camp like he fucking owns this bitch now.
Oh shit, dude! I do the whole jump up in the air, like with the arm and whatnot.
In
Sama
fact,
will do it with you.
in fact, as it gets over to like the stove, he like looks briefly up at what the remaining food is on the counter, and then knocks a couple more into the bowl as he goes to sit down.
Yeah, I just start running like it's only a person who lived in a basement could run like. Very stiff.
As you get closer to it, it'll look up at you, and it'll pick like one piece of rice out. Munch?
Thank you, I'm famished, and I'll grab the single grain.
Munch,
and
as
try
it
to
like picks up
savor
an
it.
entire fucking
No!
donut. It's
Not the jelly donuts!
Not such a rich dash, mate.
Not my stash. Brogy's gonna run, almost tackle the bowl out of his hands. Like, no, mine.
Munch?
Oh, let him have it.
Munch.
Munch! The little fucking fucker, dude. I think we should determine what gender it is and give it a nickname.
God, you're a freak. What is wrong with you?
It is. He's hungry. They're always hungry.
I just, you know, I'm not opposed to an androgynous sort of name if that's the angle you want to go.
I have
know
it. It's Munchmax.
That's not bad. I was also thinking Lerald.
I like Munchmax a lot better than that, but by all means, if you would like to go inspect the Munchlax's genitals, be at it.
Well, don't make that sound so weird.
It is weird.
I've heard if they like sour things, it's a boy, and if it's spicy things, it's a girl. I think.
Is Brogy about to whip up another fucking meal?
Elliot
Meal
just does
test
an inquisitive nod.
Well, I mean, does anyone else have a good idea for a name?
Has anybody happened to pull out their Pokedex at this point?
Oh, yeah, I would.
absolutely.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I'm pulling it out right now. I'm pulling it out.
Jesus Christ.
It is a female Munchlax. As soon as you pull up the fucking Pokedex, it pulls this information up for you.
It tells you for you. No inspecting needs to happen.
I must have missed that.
It's number 54 in the Pokedex.
Ooh, hold on.
And you guys can take all of the stats down if you'd like, as if you owned it, because it is a group Pokemon.
Okay.
This Munchlax has thick fat as its Poke ability.
Go.
Nice.
The moves it knows is Snatch, Tackle, Metronome, and
Cool.
Amnesia.
Nice.
It has a timid nature. Its strength is 2 with a max of 5. Its dex is 1. Its vitality is 2 with a cap of 3. Its special is 1 with a cap of 3. And I think dex is 1 with a cap of 2. Insight is 3 with a cap of 5. Its size is 0.6 meters.
Oh, so it's big.
Which is equivalent to 2 feet tall. It's 105
Big-ish.
kilograms or 231 pounds.
Jesus Christ. 200 and what?
231.
Jesus, and it's
he's a-
only 2 feet tall?
He's a chunky boy. Like, you know what Snorlax
Yeah,
is.
dude.
Get out of here.
No, I know, but just to hear it in the context of this game, it just is shocking.
It has a point in channel, 2 points in clash, 1 point in alert, 2 points in athletic, 1 point in intimidate, 2 points in perform. It currently has 2 points in tough, 2 points in cool, 1 point in beauty, 1 point in cute, and 1 point in clever. Happiness and loyalty are at 2. Its normal type. HP is 7. Will points is 5. Its initiative is 2. Its evasion is 1. Its clash is 4 or 3. And its defense / special defense is 2 or 3. And it is beginner rank.
Okay. I got like the first little bit of that, and
Yeah,
then
let me use the power of science.
of the internet.
Of copy and paste.
Yeah, that's literally, I'm taking a snip to drop into the chat for you guys.
Oh, dude, I can't believe we just caught a Munchlax as our freaking mascot. It's like the Hoenn in what was the Pokemon season called when they were in Hoenn? Because May had a Munchlax.
To be honest, I made it up to like the Orange Islands, and that's about the extent of my reoccurring Pokemon knowledge goes as far as the anime.
That's where you stopped?
Like I've seen other episodes, but that's where I was like watching on a weekly basis.
Yeah, I watched all the way up to Hoenn, and I didn't watch Black and White and above. I did, however, a couple of years ago watch the Alola.
Yeah, there's some bits in there
season,
that are
which
really
was
cool.
I love the art style change. I don't know if that's like a contrary like take, but I love the art.
Yeah.
I don't like Ash's character design. I like the art style overall.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Right. I can agree with that too. Like, I'm a pretty diehard Pokemon fan, and I've seen every season.
Nice. I'm almost there on Digimon. I haven't circled back to Pokemon yet, though.
You see, I can't get into Digimon.
Oh, dude, I love Digimon. Anyway, sorry.
That is pertinent information for you guys on the Munchlax. Oh, I'm sure I have in the core rule book. As you guys also pull this up, you will get the blurb. It is the Big Eater Pokemon. Munchlax's appetite is never really satisfied. It can eat its weight in food and will almost never care about what it is eating. They tend to pick up anything looks edible and save it for later.
Oh shit, dude.
A
walking disposal.
Well, and it says it'll eat its weight, so like you guys gonna have to be regularly carrying around like 230 pounds of food.
No, dude, he's going to be a free roamer. He's going to have to find his own shit. He's been doing just fine so far.
Range Munchlax, thank you very much.
We're all going to go broke.
Be nice to Munchie.
I'm just saying, he eats a lot. He weighs at least, she weighs at least 200 pounds. I mean, I can't even lift that.
Munch.
So...
Maybe if you ate like Munchlax, you could.
I sincerely doubt it. And I'll like adjust the glasses.
Maybe if you've picked up more than just a book.
My mother says I'm very smart and capable.
She lied.
You're just a bully. I am too old for this.
Hey,
How old are you?
Little correction there. She's a Firestarter bully.
Thank you.
Anyways. So, Munchmax then, everyone?
Munchmax it is.
Well, sounds like a plan.
You can call whatever you want. I'm gonna call him Munchie. Because he has the munchies.
How come you can pick names for everybody else, but we can't call you anything but Firestarter Jan?
Because that is my name.
Well,
her name
Munchmax.
is Munchmax, not Munchie.
Munch.
Munch.
The Firestarter Jan is gonna like crouch down towards Munchmax and look at him and go, "Do you mind if I call you Munchie?"
Munch.
Clearly, she doesn't care. Brogy.
That sounded like a no to me.
You
I
wouldn't
speak
know.
Munch.
You wouldn't know and know if it bit you in the face.
I think it sounded indifferent.
I think the argument's settled.
Firestarter Jan, maybe you should go take care of the fire or something.
I can do that. Where do we need the fire at?
Well, it's just about to go out, that's all I'm saying. Could you just go get some more wood? My legs are really tired from running back to camp.
Sure, but I'm gonna need some help. And she grabs your wrist and drags you off with her.
Before we head off to bed, what's kind of the plan after we go from here? I want to find some ground type Pokemon.
Elliot, roll me an insight to recall what are the tidbits you picked up last session.
At range.
Tuck was
I was
muted.
here. Yeah, I was
Sure,
unable
we're
to
for the
hear
ones
because
who-
of might stuff.
Because you were talking to the. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna have you roll for it.
I rolled A4.
Perfect. See, yeah, Elliot succeeded anyways. Elliot, as you almost immediately after you bring up this question, you vividly remember the conversation you had with Rick Monty, who told you that there was a drill burr. There should be some drill burrs on Route 101. Also, for reference, in region documents, there is a Word doc that I dropped that has Pokemon tables for each location based off of what you guys know. Some of my favorite Pokemon games have where it'll tell you whether or not you completed an area.
Yeah.
So you guys currently have, as a group, 40% of Gelfast completed because you have 2 of the 5, and you have 20% of Route 101 because you've got 2 of the 10. You know a Drillbur's on here, and now you know a Munchlax is here. So I guess technically you have 30% of Route 101. If you guys want to write it down, I will drop a new Word doc after this session with the updated table. But Munchlax is a 3% chance on Route 101. So 0 to 3 is what you would need.
Oh, damn. We just got a...
He was the
Nice.
only rare on the route, and he's beginner rank.
Wow.
But yes, you do recall that a Drillbur should be on this route. As far as rarity or what you need to roll to be able to hit it, you don't know yet. And slight tweak to Pokemon catching, I'm going to go with the more recent games. When you guys tell me you want to catch a Pokemon, I will roll 3 times, and I will describe the 3 Pokemon you see so you can go after a specific one. But we can continue. Collin has now been yanked by Firestarter Jan to go find some firewood.
I'll probably only pick up a couple sticks because, I'm pretty, not very capable in the carrying department.
No. Firestarter Jan is going to start piling things into your arms.
Oh, I think I'm getting a splinter.
It'll put some hair on your chest. You need to kind of, toughen up a little bit. I'm trying to help you, Collin.
You sound like my father.
Well, he sounds like a great man.
The one compliment that Collin gets, he is dismissive of.
Would it help if I called you son? Come on, we can do this.
We just met. Okay, fine. I'll carry as much as I can. Yeah, and I'll just probably only take a couple more sticks before it's really at my capacity.
Yeah, after she said, you have your measly little pile in your arms, and Jan's got at least a good couple of sized logs. Perfect. Let's head back. Throw it all in the fire.
Yes, I can see why you wanted to be a fire starter, Jan. And I just kind of walk behind and drop a couple sticks along the way.
You'll see the fire sort of plume up a little bit. Munchmax at this point has finished the bowl of food that she had, and you'll see her kind of look around the camp a little bit, see the one sleeping bag, and go up, kind of get curled up in it and move it closer to the fire as the Munchmax prepares for sleep and Colin's sleeping bag.
No! And didn't you say she's real oily too?
Well, it's like that. You know, like if you feed your dog like the really
Yeah, it has
dog
that
food,
shine.
it's like that like shine glossy look.
Tiny coat.
Oh, okay.
That's what the Munchmax fur looks like, is because of the high quality fish it was getting out of Gelfast. It's
I see.
a nice sleek coat. But it is now curled up in the only sleeping bag that was purchased.
Oh no, Munchmax, please.
You'll see the Munchmax like shift slightly, and then like pat down, munch.
I'll just sort of like in the fetal position lay on top of the sleeping bag, and to stay a little bit more warm, I'll bring Cyndaquil out to help kind of like snuggle against the fire.
Lord made such a fun addition, and Sama would reach over to give Munchmax a few little head scritches before curling up near the fire to sleep under the stars with no sleeping bag.
I was the only one who bought a sleeping bag?
Sure were. Firestarter Jan pulls her backpack towards the fire and uses it as a pillow, lays down, and Finnegan jumps up on her chest, and she kind of just dozes off.
Broji just grabs the sealed bag of rice. Yeah, I just use this as a pillow. I don't know why you need a sleeping bag. And just plops it down.
I don't want to be exposed to the elements, but Munchmax has ruined that plan.
And you see that the Munchmax at this point is like kind of like sprawled out a little bit more, kind of like that Snorlax pose.
Oh my god.
And like you can hear it snoring at this point.
Oh, I love it.
Firestarter Jan looks over at you real quick. Broji sees that you're using a sack of rice to sleep on, and wonders if you have sweated all over the rice that she just ate and kind of throws it in her mouth a little bit and then swallows it.
That's just to yourself.
Broji looks over like she's the concern in your eyes. I watch my rice, don't worry.
Yeah, okay.
I think Elliot will kind of just play around with CDOT and Dynamo, and until we're all tuckered out, we'll lean up against a tree or something.
Nice. It's a
Truly roughing it.
it's a fairly uneventful night. It's kind of like one of those really nice summer evenings where like it's warm enough where like I would say it doesn't really dip below like 60, 55. And then you've got the ambient river kind of going.
Nice.
To kind of like mellow out everything. As the next morning comes, once again, it's not too bad. You guys all kind of get pretty good sleep. Please hold.
DM, can I have a suggestion?
Maybe.
Because we're like near a river, can I be like the only one who got attacked by mosquitoes tonight?
If you'd like to be attacked by mosquitoes, by all means, yes.
Yeah. It's just fitting. Yeah, I'll just like wake up and I have like, maybe 15 or 20 mosquito bites, and one of them's like on my eyebrow almost, on my face.
Got ambushed by some Weedle in the night.
Yeah, Weedle bites. They'll crawl into your ear at night.
As you guys wake up the following day, Collin, yes, you have all kinds of mosquito bites, and they're like in the worst places too, where like you've got some behind the ear, you've got
in
one
between the fingers.
in between the fingers, you've got one that's in between like the neck and like shoulder blades, so like every time you can like move, like it itches.
Oh shit.
As you guys wake up though, you can tell that like it's one of those like clear sort of days where like it's not too hot, the sun's not overly bright, but like it's It's kind of like that perfect weather, like if you wanted to fly a kite. It's not like overly
Oh.
windy. It's a nice, like, refreshing sort of morning, and I'll let you guys pick it up from there.
Well, Munchmax, I hope you slept comfortably, because I'm covered. And I just start scratching all over my body.
As you look over to where Munchmax was when you fell asleep, you don't see her, and almost like sensing that you had called out to her, you see her coming back, and she's got like a load of fish in her hands as she's walking back from the river. It's basically all Taimano's.
Oh shit. Wait, so we are eating Pokemon?
Is that culturally appropriate with the region that we're in?
I would go with the rule that, and I've never in my life watching Pokemon anime seen other animals aside from Pokemon.
Other than fish, yeah.
And even then, most of the fish you see are Magikarps.
Okay. I have set aside any preconceived notions I have on a meta level, and I'm prepared to eat some Dynamo.
They have a shocking aftertaste.
Yeah, a little bit of a bite.
You know, a little bit of a punch to the palate there.
Yeah. Wow.
I return Dynamo back to its Pokeball. Just to make certain that it's not one of the ones in Munchmax's arms.
Munchmax will bring over the pile, and she'll kind of like look down at how many she's got. She'll like set 3 up on the cook stove and then walk off to her.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hey, that's more than the grape from yesterday. Sama sits up and stretches from her spot in the grass.
It seems Munchmax agrees. I mean, since she's new, maybe we'll just let it slide, but hopefully Brogy can sort of do something with this limited amount of fish.
What? Fish? Yeah, I can whip us up some breakfast. Totally.
You just like wake up, huh?
Okay.
Meta-wise, you guys can forage for like berries and that type of stuff if you would like.
Oh,
You
can I try
do
to
not
find
have-
some Oran?
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead, please.
Yeah, you don't have to eat Pokemon if you don't want to, if you feel that is uncomfortable. There are other, like, food options.
Berries and whatnot.
But if you're eating meat, it's probably a Pokemon. And there will be, like, some plants that are technically Pokemon if you don't forage correctly.
Like a nice Bellsprout salad?
Yeah, that's although that's a fly trap, so I don't know if I'd fuck with that.
Right.
While food is being cooked, I would like to go out with C-Dot and see if we can't find some Oran berries.
Okay. Would you like to use this as a training session with C-Dot?
Oh, 100%.
Perfect. How would you like to interact with C-Dot for this training session? Like utilizing its sense of smell or...
Let's go off of like his sense of sight, like how quickly he's able to spot like an item of interest.
Perfect. Roll me your lore plus either your insight or clever.
Okay. So in all of the base stats, I should at least have 1?
That's the blue boxes or the rainbow colored boxes.
Okay.
The other one,
Not the skills.
the skills, you had to allocate points towards.
Okay, so I only have 1 point into lore, and what was the other one?
Either insight or clever.
Okay, I'll do lore and clever, so that will give me 3.
And you only need 1.
Oh, dude, I love this D6 system.
6, 4, 3.
Perfect. Yeah, you and Nuzleaf are able to track down like a bush.
Is it Nuzleaf now?
Or not? Sorry, fuck.
Oh.
I'm looking at I pulled up a stat sheet to look at the fucking bubbles for myself.
Yeah, right, training session indeed.
Yeah.
Evolving is based off of victories with your Pokemon. So
Oh, interesting.
I think everybody currently has medium rate for evolving on all of their Pokemon, which means you need 15 victories with that Pokemon to make it evolve. There are, since we're on the topic of evolving, if you hit that 15th victory, narratively I'll give like it's like the flashing, where you can force it not to evolve, which allows it to over level. Essentially, you can pull a move from a higher tier than it currently is to...
Oh.
So this is important
interesting.
for like when you fully evolve a Pokemon. So like if you have a Charizard, you can get one move of a higher rank than the Pokemon currently is by hitting the victory requirement and then over leveling it essentially.
Interesting.
The C-Dots, using its sort of like sense of smell, and since it's kind of like grass in nature, it's able to kind of like find in, like key in like the main bushes in the area that are prime to like have berries and trees, and you are able to track down a bush that has some orange berries. Go ahead and roll me a D100 to see how many berries you're able to find on this bush.
Okay, 40. 40.
40. Okay. We'll say that between the other Pokemon on the route, you're able to get 4 Oran berries off the tree. And for this game, it will restore 2 HP when consumed.
Nice.
It will still have the same effect as it does in the games, where if the Pokemon is holding the berry and it drops below 50%, it'll auto heal.
You said 2 HP?
Because if I recall, unless the rule book is different, but that's what I'm going to go with right now. I want to say berries they exist, but they're not defined.
All right, and then I will like toss C-Dot up in the air a little bit and like do a high five before I catch him again. We'll go walk back to the camp.
Sorry, I did misspeak. It is in the book. 1 HP.
I liked how your instinct wasn't too far off, so that's cool.
It's one of those, Pokemon don't really have that high of HP because of the defense and special defense. Typically, you're only taking 1 HP of damage on a hit, so. Okay. Whether or not you share these with the rest of the group is up to you, Colin, but you do find 4 of these berries.
I would have had we not introduced the Munchmax into the party.
Good point.
In fact, you know what? I will say, hey everybody, I found an oranberry while I was out foraging. Hey, Munchmax!
Oh my god.
Munch?
I'm gonna toss up the berry in the air.
Munch! And you'll see. let me pull up this fucking stat block. We're gonna roll its dexterity. I think it only had 1. You'll see it kind of like it still had like 3 fish on its lap, and like in its excitement, the fish like fall off of its lap, and it jumps and slips on one of the fishes and like kind of like slides,
Face
and
plants.
the berry hits it on the head.
Beautiful.
Munch. It quickly recovers and finds the berry, kind of like your puppy, whatever. Like the food goes where it's not intended, and like it's sniffing, and then finds it under like it like rolled under the sleeping bag, so it like flips the sleeping bag to
Wow.
get to the berry.
It's okay, Munchmax. That berry will help with the scrape she just took.
Munch.
While Elliot was gone, I want to bring Cyndaquil. Oh, Cyndaquil is already out. I want to do like a training routine where
Okay.
I have him simulating like tackles, and then after a tackle, like going into like a dodge roll and running like a circle around me or something, like some sort of routine. And I would like to train Cyndaquil.
Perfect. Roll me lore with your dex.
Lore, hold on.
And
With Dex. Okay,
Elliot,
that's
if you
3.
didn't already, mark off that Cyndaquil got another successful training session. He only needs one more, or sorry, C-Dot. C-Dot only needs one more successful to bump up to beginner rank.
Oh man, I failed.
And it's one of those, like, Cyndaquil is receptive. It just, the sort of, like,
I'm not a very competent trainer.
Yeah, I mean, Collin's not, like, the most dexterous himself, so, like, kind of, like, using yourself as a model isn't the best method. But you kind of quickly pick up on that, like, Cyndaquil could potentially benefit from like interaction with either another trainer or like another Pokemon to kind of like find the right path forward as far as that's concerned.
Cyndaquil, it seems that maybe I am not sufficient enough. We should find you a friend. And I'll keep him out because his nature, I'm realizing, is lonely. And so I'm going to have him like be out of the Pokeball most of the time.
Perfect. Remind me, Collin, what do you have left? It's what for ranking up yourself. I feel like you need to catch a second Pokemon and potentially recognize a gesture.
Where do I look at this again?
On your second page, if you wrote it down, there's a section that says achievements.
Yes. Oh, I don't have any of them. I have to like understand
A Pokemon gesture.
gestures, train a Pokemon.
You can mark off train a Pokemon. While it wasn't successful, you did do a training session.
Okay. Does catching Munchlax act as catching a second Pokemon?
I will rule it as such, yes.
Okay. And then after that, I have to win a battle.
You did win a battle for a session.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, actually, it's just the first one I haven't done.
Perfect. All right. Anybody else for this morning?
I think Sama would also like to head out to the nearby, I guess the same direction Elliot would have gone to looking for bushes and stuff, or berries rather. But her goal would be to kind of return back to the scent training.
Okay.
I guess just looking down at Neji, she would say, we found a couple of fish before and that was fantastic. He was able to find some berries. What else is around here? Do you smell anything weird that we can track down and walk off with Oddish looking for whatever he would be sniffing out?
Perfect. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a lore plus either clever or insight.
would that be? That's all off of my sheet, or sorry?
Yes. Because it's basically like you're using your technique to train the Pokemon.
Okay. It's a 4 and a 3, and then that was 2 points into lore, and then you said I could use insight as well?
Insight or clever, whichever you want between those two.
It's the same either way for 3 extra rolls.
Jesus, 5
It's a
dice
5
on this?
and a 1. Yes.
Wow.
Then 1 more. That's a 4, so that's 3 successes, 2 fails.
Okay. Neji is able to kind of like start keying in with the sort of natural surrounding and kind of like using its scent as a guide. It's focusing on the other sort of grass Pokemon it can kind of feel out in the surrounding area. It finds like a sort of like an area with like a ring of trees that's got like a little bit like lusher grass in the center. And as you kind of like get closer, you can make out a Bond Sweet that you've seen before, kind of like hopping around in the grass.
Bond Sweet.
You can also see mixed in the grass. At first, you thought it was like other flowers, but you quickly make out that there's a couple flaw babies in the grass here.
Go!
Oh! Dude, I love the baby!
I need to look that up.
It's a little fairy Pokemon that has like a little flower with it. It's
And
very
then-
cute.
Yes. And
Sorry.
No, you're good. And then on the tree, you can make out a couple Tricos like climbing up the trees.
Ooh.
Oh,
No fucking way!
You can mark off a successful training session with Seedods,
Wow, dude.
and you now have at
Cool.
least 3 different Pokemon that are within striking distance.
Oh my
I don't know
god.
what to do. I don't know what to do. 'Cause
There's
I couldn't-
2 very cool options.
Please hold.
That was tempting.
Okay, I was just seeing if any of them were shiny for you. They're all standard colorization.
Oh, darn it.
The Flababy, you can see one with an orange flower, one with a yellow flower, and there's one with a white flower.
As pretty as those Flabebes are, Sama is, as soon as she sees the little Tricos skittering in the trees,
Ugh.
her head jerks, and she's headed over to try and track down a Trico.
DM, don't think I didn't hear our description of going down 101 like little green geckos climbing on the tree. I caught that shit, dude.
I purposely
damn it.
put it in there for you.
I know!
Okay, let me find my Route 101 Trico. There we are. Okay. Its initiative is 3. Which Pokemon are you throwing out to do this battle? And does its initiative beat that?
I think we are going to then flipping through my sheets just to make sure I'm content with the decision. Oh, I feel like I'm playing Pokemon all over again. I think we're gonna send Oddish out.
Okay,
Go, Neji!
perfect. What's Oddish's initiative score?
Is it sunny outside? I think
It is
the dex
clear.
is at. So that's +2.
No, it's a clear day, so not sunny.
Not sunny. Okay.
Yeah,
So he has
think of
just
clear as
2
like it's a
initiative.
standard day, so it's not got like the bright sun. It's just a.
I see. Slightly different. Okay.
Yeah, I use the same type of weather conditions that Pokemon games use. So like they'll use clear so that like no one gets a benefit.
Right.
Alright, he just has a 2 for initiative, so
Okay.
I think.
So the Trico is going to start out with using Absorb.
Oh, good luck using that on a fucking Oddish! Sorry, everybody. That seemed a little aggressive.
That's
gonna
2
dial that
successes to hit. Is Oddish trying to dodge or just taking the hit?
He's gonna try to dodge.
Okay, so you need a minimum of 2 to dodge.
Oh, never mind. Got a 1 in it.
Okay.
You're gonna be okay.
Okay. You're going to take 3 minus your special defense and minus 1 because of the resistance.
Nice.
Minimum of 1.
Sure is this.
So your special defense should be equal to your insight.
Okay. He's got a 2 for that then.
Okay, so your Oddish is only
he
going to
takes
take
a
1.
minimum of 1. Okay.
Nice.
It's over to Oddish. You will, since you didn't try to dodge, you just need 1 success to be able to do anything.
Sweet. Take it. He's gonna swing in. Pull up my move cards. I think he's gonna do Absorb.
All right, roll it for me.
Oh, that was a sit.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice.
Flip through the pages. Ah! I need to make myself cue cards for this. Yeah, just the 2 dice. So 1 success. We got it.
success. Okay. Trico is not going to make an attempt to dodge at this point. Go ahead and roll me your dice pool.
So if it's special, it says special +1. I roll 3 dice.
It's whatever your
Or-
special score is plus 1 extra die.
Okay. Would be 3 with a 2 in special.
Perfect.
5, 1, and another 1.
Okay. So Trico's going to take 1. You wanted to do another attack this round or just back to the top?
I would need 2 successes if I attacked again, right?
Indeed.
That's still doable because his dex plus channel is at least a 2 in this case. It's worth a shot. 2 dice. Oh, nope, that's a 3 and a 1. He failed.
Okay. At the top, Trico is going to follow up with another Absorb.
Oh shit. Your hit is about to like become irrelevant.
That's
Maybe?
2 successes.
Oh boy.
Rolling damage. It got 3 successes on damage, which still only does 1
Ouch.
damage to the Oddish.
Oddish
Do
is
remember,
cool.
if you needed to roll 1 more damage die on that last attack, stab attacks give you an additional damage die in your damage pool.
Oh. Is absorb considered a stab attack?
Yes, same type attack bonus is what that is. So as long as the move is the same type as the Pokemon itself is.
You get a little boost.
Is this the opportunity? Can I roll that now? Or
Yes,
is
that's what I was
set
going to give it for
where?
you.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Hee, that was a 6.
Which, unfortunately, didn't change much because
No.
it also is grass type, so it like reduces down the absorb damage. But
Good to know that it exists.
it is over to Oddish.
Oddish is going in with another absorb.
Who can absorb the hardest?
Well, because my options consist of absorb or attempting to use growth at this point.
Well, doesn't growth increase your special attack? Right?
It does. It also increases strength, but will Oddish last that long if he's not using the absorb to regain health?
I think, how much health do you have to play with? Because you might have enough to gamble one turn. Sorry, it's your thing. I play Pokemon games, sorry.
I have to, but not nearly as extensively as everybody else in the party, so it helps. But he restores half, so restoring...
And as a
whatever you've
reminder,
got before you.
meta-wise, victories, as long as your Pokemon was in the fight at some point, it gets to claim a victory. So you have multiple Pokemon to be able to switch out.
Oh,
Does it take a whole action to swap? Like, will the next Pokemon have to sit a turn before
Yeah.
it can attack?
It comes in sort of like
as your turn.
as your turn,
Ah.
but you have multiple instances in a round essentially. So like, depending on what the other Pokemon does, it might be able to react essentially, but for all intents and purposes, you effectively lose a round. So it could take a hit free by swapping, but
Oddish would live. So,
right.
I think in that case, can I swap Oddish out for... I didn't write down the abilities for it there. Whoops. I want to swap it for Clobblepus.
Okay.
Um,
What data do you
then
need for the Clobblepus if you don't have it?
abilities would be...
So your Clobblepus has... do you know what ability we wrote down last session?
I have on my sheet Rock and Leer. I don't know what Rock might have alluded to, but...
Rock Smash.
maybe?
Its
It
power
just says
is 2, and its strength plus 2 for its dice pool.
plus 2 for...
Sorry, on what I said ability, on the one side where you have like Clobblepus's name, do you have the box underneath that filled in? Is it Limber or is it Technician?
Unfortunately, I do not. I got through putting stat bubbles on here,
Okay.
but it looks like that was all I got.
Okay. Heads or tails?
Tail.
Okay. Your Clobblepus knows Technician as its special ability.
That's so dope.
It knows
A
Rock
Clobblepus?
Smash. It's from Sword and Shield.
That's why I don't know. Damn it.
Rock Smash, which is power 2 and strength plus 2. It also knows Leer and Bind, which is
Nice.
1 power, strength plus 1. That Technician ability. Skip down to.
Appreciate everybody's patience. Sorry.
Yeah, that's kind of nature of the beast with this one.
It's a new tabletop system. Honestly, I'm impressed with how much you remember the rules, Julia. I know you played an extra session than me, but like even still, like I barely remember how this game works.
Yeah. So technician.
Ready.
Sorry, Discord did a weird thing where my whole screen went black, so I thought I lost connectivity. This Pokemon is meticulous and precise in tasks that everyone else would perform roughly and without care. Add 1 dice to the damage pool of all moves with power 2 or less. So all of the moves that Clobblepus currently knows will get a +1 in its damage pool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty
That's
strong ability.
awesome.
Let me know if you need anything on the actual attacks themselves, but I think that should get you most of the way there.
Think so. Okay. Ready. We've pulled Neji back into his ball kind of nervously, and then so you got this. We're gonna try this. And let's Clobblepus out.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! How many? You have 3 pokes?
I do.
Wow.
We're gonna see if we can get a 4th. I want this Trico.
Oh, also
Okay.
on a meta level, dude, I'm extremely jealous. I was frustratedly talking to Riley off mic just a second ago.
It rolled 1 success for its absorb attack. Is Clobblepus trying to dodge?
Yanni's doing index
Is he
too,
water?
dang it.
No, Clobblepus is fighting type.
Oh, okay.
Does I need 2 successes to successfully
No,
dodge
just
this?
1.
Just 1?
Mhm.
It's worth a shot then. We're gonna try to dodge.
Oh no, that's a 2.
What's the dodge that you have on it?
I just have.
Oh, I let you fill in the skills. That's right. I was gonna say the stat
well-
block I'm looking at for this one had 2, but okay.
I see we made that change now.
Say I did not add those yet, but I will not retroactively do that in a fight because that feels not great.
Okay, it's gonna take 2 minus Clobblepus's special defense. Minimum 1.
I do not have the defenses.
Okay, special defense is its insight score.
And it's just 1, so -1. Still takes 1 damage.
Perfect. Okay. That will bring us to Clobblepus. I guess I should have confirmed. Is Clobblepus's what's Clobblepus's initiative? Is it 3 or higher than 3? That's Dex plus Alert.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I had not put point into that section of his bubbles like I thought I had.
Okay, so Dex should have been
how many does he
1
get?
with a cap of 3.
Sorry, the bubbles to the right of that, the fight, survival, social.
Oh, okay.
That section.
Yeah, you got, I think it's 12 for beginner rank as far as bubbles go.
Hey.
I can give you a quick snip of what is on this one if you want to just copy this, because that's the one I used for what ability that
For the sake
Clobblepus
of
has.
wanting to keep things rolling, if I could do that, that'd be fantastic.
There is the bottom half of your Clobblepus's stat sheet. Part of the reason why I went with this route, so you guys don't have to fucking fill in Pokemon if you catch more than one in a
Don,
session.
honestly, good call, because that's, yeah, uh-huh.
Real fast, I'm gonna butt in.
Especially
I'm gonna
for
have
me.
to log off.
Okay. You want to do your favorite parts real quick before we separate?
Yeah, like oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Honestly, my favorite part was like a lot of the banter between me and Colin and and like the whole thing between the Munchlax and everything else. Like it, I enjoy this game a lot, and I hope we get to see like more of it soon, because this is definitely like one that I want to spend more time in.
Yeah.
But that's it for me. I'm hopping out. I promised my kids I'd take them to
Oh,
go
no,
see
you're good.
Minecraft tonight.
Good luck, have fun.
Artemis said she loved it.
Good.
Her favorite
Good,
character was
good.
Garbage Man, which is Jason Momoa's character.
Good. I'm hoping it'll be good. Well, enjoy the rest of your night, guys.
See ya.
Right. Oh shit! I hate when that happens.
Okay, we're over to Clobblepus. Initiative should be 3, so we're tied. What we'll do for that one is roll your initiative score. Whoever has the more successes will take precedence moving forward. Trico only rolled 1.
Well, unfortunately, that was a 1, a 1, and a 4. So
Tied
we're in
again.
the same boat.
Rollies.
Yeah. We'll go. Whoever rolls a higher on this next d6.
Okay.
That's a 2 for Trico.
That was a 6 for our.
Oh
for our
boy!
So Clobblepus will go twice in a row because Trico already did its attack, and then we'll go in alternating order from there.
Okay. Clobblepus is coming in swinging with that rock smash.
Perfect.
So
The
power 2.
Yeah, so Rock Smash is the ability that I put in for your accuracy and damage. So it's got 2 for accuracy, and then 5 if it lands a hit, plus the additional 1 from its technician.
He has technician.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh fuck, dude! That just reminds me of fucking like a scyther with technician. It's like a whole thing.
So just to re-clarify, it's 2 dice for
Accuracy.
the initial attack.
If you land, you get to roll 6 of these bitches, though.
Yeah, but I just rolled 2 1s.
Oh. Well, your second turn.
Here we go. Take 2. Rock
Come
smash
on.
again.
Come
You
on.
got this.
Wait, so how does the accuracy work if it's 2?
You roll 2 dice, and you need 4, 5, or 6 for a success.
We got a 4,
okay.
folks.
Perfect.
Oh!
Go ahead, roll me the damage.
5. I've only got 4 here, so we'll have
Kill
to
'em.
roll 2
Well-
additional.
Metaphorically.
That's a 6. That's a 4. That's a 4. That's a 4. I promise that it's a lot of 4s tonight. Okay, there's a 3 and then another 4. So that's 5 of the 6.
5, and that's physical, if I'm not mistaken. This Trico is just barely hanging on off of that attack.
Oh, dude. Now
It
it's
is-
time.
Little red bar right there.
It's beginner rank. You need 4 successes if you throw out a Pokeball. You do, however, have 6 dice to roll to make that happen. But
I'm a-
before then, it is Trico's turn. He is going to attempt an absorb.
Absorb. I fucking knew it! Bitches be absorbing, am I right?
But the attack misses, which will bring us to the top of the round.
Get him.
Let's toss that Pokeball. So, you said 6 dice to make this happen?
6 dice, you need 4 successes.
Alright. First one.
4 out of 6. Damn.
That's a 6.
Hey.
Frog.
Okay. Okay.
God, if I could do this, that's why I want to come confirm this, because that's another 6.
Oh. Okay.
4.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's a third 6.
Oh! Okay,
Oh,
go ahead,
God,
roll.
you watch,
Go ahead,
okay.
go ahead, roll the other 2, just to see.
3.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
There's
All
a
right.
5. Okay.
Hey.
You'll see the Pokemon hit this Trico. It had kind of like it had been jumping off of the tree for its attacks, or like reaching out from the tree for its absorb attack, and it had like slowly, you'd see like the one toe at a time kind of like losing grip on the tree as like the damage had come in.
Oh,
As
hell
the
yeah.
ball hits, it kind of like causes the Trico to like let go as it starts to fall, and it clicks before it hits the ground.
Hell yeah.
Let me give you the snip of.
Oh, Julia, I'm so jealous.
We'll get you one too soon. But,
Oh, it'll
Sama's
happen.
Def's coming back to show everybody her new trinket.
With how I have rolled it, your guys' Pokedex are connected in the fact that they will tell region data. So when you
okay.
encounter Pokemon, it'll fill in. So you guys now know that Trico is indeed on this route and is able to encounter one. It's a 9, between 9 and 13 on the D100. It is an uncommon Pokemon on the route.
Uncommon indeed. Wow.
Well, there's 10 Pokemon on the route, so the percentage die is a little bit more spread out.
Okay, I see. Wow. Leer, absorb, and pursuit. Oof. Wow, Julia.
Okay.
Thanks for participating with me, everybody.
You can also mark off that both Oddish and Clobblepus have victories.
That's right.
So I
'cause
think-
both of them are in.
So Oddish, I think, only needs 11 more for its evolve. Clobblepus needs 14. All right. Who else is wanting to do things this morning? I think Brogy, you're the only one that hasn't done something yet this morning.
Roji's just gonna pack up camp and he's gonna like be finish cleaning up breakfast. He look up and everyone's gone. Like, where did everybody go? Like, leave me to clean up breakfast in the camp, okay? He's gonna, once he's done packing up, he's like, let's go, Cyndaquil, let's go find the guys and the girls and everybody. Hopefully. He's gonna just continue on down the trail looking for everybody.
Okay. Is there any specific objective other than finding everybody that you would like to achieve while you're trekking down?
Not in this particular moment.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me either an insight or clever roll to see how well you're able to track down the folks. We'll say Munchmax stayed behind because like Munchmax was happy to partake of any of the leftovers that everybody kind of just left as they departed.
I will say that I stayed at camp to trade Cyndaquil, so I'll be there at least.
Let's see. One success.
Success. Yeah, you're able to eventually kind of like track down Elliot. I guess Elliot had come back to the camp as well, right after you got the berry.
Yeah. So I
berries.
guess it's just
just
Sama
Sama.
who's out in the wild.
So eventually you're able to kind of like close in on Sama, and it's like right as she's finishing up the battle with Trico. So like everybody has a glimpse of like this little green gecko like coming into the Pokeball as you guys are closing in on the grove.
Dude, Colin drops on his knees. No! And it's like the whole slow-mo, like the no.
The wonder on her face turns to despair as she looks over at Colin. Are you all right? He was fine. Clobblepus hit him a little hard, but I mean he's in the Pokeball now. What's wrong?
Sorry, I think it was just my allergies. And I'll just like adjust my glasses. I see you may have caught something there. It by chance wasn't a Trito, was it?
It was. How did you know? I mean, I had seen some little flashing of green in the trees, but I hadn't seen one of these yet.
Oh, I guess you could just say. Anyways, congratulations.
You seem a little. Yeah, thank you. She kind of steps back a little bit, raising her brow, but not pressing further.
So, I think maybe we should go further down the route. I'm feeling adventurous now, and seeing that you just caught this Trito, what else can we find?
That's true. I mean, I'm sure there's more around. Neji had found this group of Pokemon and some other things nearby. It may be worth taking another peek just to see if anything's still nearby.
Perfect. All of your guys' Poke pagers sync up at this point, so you get the real-time data that Sama had from her Trico. The other sort of text that you got is that it's the wood gecko Pokemon. They climb trees with their spiked feet. They remain cool under stress, calmed under pressure, and collected when endangered. They are found protecting the trees ferociously.
Yeah, dude, they're cool.
If you guys are looking to track down some other Pokemon, you guys can give me a group insight or clever roll, and we'll kind of take that percentage to determine what sort of Pokemon you're able to track down on the route.
Sure. Yeah, I have 4 in clever, so I will do that.
Are there like Poke Rangers or stuff, like people that we could find out in the world that would be able to tell us what Pokemon could be found in specific regions?
Yeah, like it's kind of like what you did in Gelfast, or like Sama did, is like you went and found someone that's like local to the area, and they can kind of tell you with anecdotal sort of data on like what they've seen on the routes. And then there's like, if you find like some of the more experienced folks, like the Rangers or something like that, like they can give you a pretty in-depth overview on it.
That's going to be 3 successes for me.
Copy. Anybody else roll?
No successes for me.
Okay. Yeah, Colin, you're like honed in, like seeing this Trico, like you are super like trying to find anything at this point, like preferably another Trico, but
dude, I'll take the fucking Magikarp at this point.
Would not give for a Magikarp in this. Oh my god.
Dude, think about that shit.
Yeah, all you have to do is win 15 battles with fucking Magikarp.
Hey, you just switch trade. It will be just as painful as it is in the games.
Exactly. So worth it though for the Gyarados.
Or you just rock Magikarp and bring a partner to fight with you.
True.
okay. Let me check my notes to see what my marker was for shiny or. Okay, you see a little bird Pokemon, a little bit larger than what you would normally expect. If you had to surmise, this might be an overgrown Starly.
Oh shit! Okay, it's like so. It's fucking chonky ass thing.
You also see another sort of batch of flaw babies, kind of mixed into the grass here, and with Colin's determination, somehow you managed to track down another Munchlax.
No way!
Oh my god!
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
I'm not
now
gonna lie,
that
guys.
it's tough time, isn't it?
I don't know if we can find enough food for the group if we have 2 fucking Munchlax in the group.
460 pounds of food.
It's like, Colin, if you get that Munchlax, it's this Pokeball all the time.
Like seriously,
Yeah.
like honestly, I'm pretty sure, like, and this may be different in your world, but Snorlax I think eats close to 1,000 pounds of food a day.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Well, I
god.
mean, the Munchlax eats its body weight, and that was 230. So, like, I assume the Snorlax follows the trend if it's not in a fucking coma.
That's why it sleeps. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. I know it's my decision, but being described that I just found a chonky ass Starly, because dude, Staraptor is fucking badass, but like,
Staraptor is badass, but Starly is not a 3% encounter.
okay,
Yeah, true.
Okay. I
Meta
will-
wise, before you fully decide, overgrown means it has 1 HP higher than normal.
Interesting.
Oh,
So it's a-
beefy Starly or rare Munchlax.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't realize that's what it meant, but I assumed.
So overgrown is basically it's oversized, so like it has increase in its base HP.
Oh boy. I'm gonna roll for it. 1, 2, or 3 is Starly. 4, 5, 6 is Munchlax.
Poor baby's got
After
messed up
Colin has
eyes.
made its decision, or his decision, you guys all went as a group. So these other
Yeah.
Pokemon are still here.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Elliot is 100% taking the one that you don't.
Okay. Say you're my brother without saying you're my brother. Okay, so I will. I rolled and I'll just like pull out my Pokeball. Okay, Cyndaquil, let's get this fucking Munchlax. And I'll, like, I throw Cyndaquil out and we'll go for the Munchie.
Perfect.
Let's double battle this shit. I'm gonna pull out Dynamo against the Starly.
Perfect.
Julia, did you want to get on in this?
Or Brogy.
I
was
keep saying
picturing
Julia.
folks
Sorry,
on.
Sama.
It's all good.
I don't think I could ever be caught with
A
that
Flababy?
other Pokemon.
The Flaw baby.
That would-
Oh,
my,
okay.
my older brother would always roast me for catching something like that. So
That thing's
there's
fucking
no-
fairy type later on, or like it's fairy grass and fairy to start, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, and then it evolves into Florges.
If
Which is
you-
can be, you know.
Fairy type's a little broken.
If
Immune
you
to
don't want
dragon.
it, Brogy, I will happily go fetch us a Flababy.
You
And Sama skips her way over to go
Happily.
collect another grass type.
Sama is the grass type trainer.
She is.
Brogy, if you're more interested, there are also other Starlies. There's just one overgrown one.
we'll play support. Maybe someone here is gonna get hurt, so
Okay.
I'll be there at the ready.
We have
Okay.
7 potions as a party.
Goodness.
Okay. So I am showing. I gotta flip for these to see which of the Munchlax variety you have. Goodness. All right, Colin, what are you throwing out? Or you threw your Cyndaquil. What's your Cyndaquil's initiative?
Initiative is 3.
Okay. Elliot, what are you throwing out?
I'm gonna throw out Dynamo
Okay.
and the initiative.
Below HP and will and stuff. the right side.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'll need to transfer over information.
Okay. Please hold. It's a classic Gelfast Timino. They even had a cafe named after that.
Wow.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay. I don't know if there was. To be honest, I don't think there was much different between these ones because it's a starter rank Pokemon, but. Okay, there's the first half of it. And second page. So its initiative is 1. Sama, what are you throwing out?
Think for. I'm worried if I throw Clobbopus out, he will squish the Flababy to death. So I think.
Flababy is starter rank. I guess I'll do that. Your Pokedex would pick up on this. The Munchlax is beginner rank. The Starly is starter rank. And the Flababy is starter rank as well.
What's the tier?
Starter is the lowest you can go. Beginner is one step up from there. I think I would consider it like starter rank is like your first like 10 levels of Pokemon.
Gotcha.
Ballpark. Beginner rank is typically like your well-rounded stat-wise Pokemon. So some Pokemon that's tier 2, some Pokemon that's beginner tier, like Clobbopus starts at beginner rank.
Perfect.
I think we will go with Neji again.
Okay.
So go Oddish.
And Oddish's initiative is what, 2?
Maybe. Yeah, 2.
Where are you pulling up that information? Because when I pull it up in the Pokedex entries, it doesn't say like initiative and stuff.
So initiative is Dex plus alert. So it depends on how you put points. So HP is base HP plus vitality. Will is equal to insight. And if you need me to go slower so you can write this down for future reference.
I'm catching up.
Initiative is Dex plus alert. Accuracy is going to be based off of whatever move you're going to use primarily. And that's the same for damage. Evasion is equal to Dex plus evasion. Clash is equal to either strength or special plus clash. Which is why on the screenshots I gave you guys, it'll have slash. The first one is the strength attack. Second one is special attack. So if you remember, clash is like, instead of just straight up dodging, you go to a fight back. And you'll pick what attack you're fighting back with, and based off of that will either be a strength based or special based. And if you are successful, both Pokemon take 1 damage off of it. And then defense and special defense. Defense is equal to vitality. Special defense is equal to insight.
Okay, and before the battle begins, can I have Tynamo hold on to an ordinary?
Yes. Okay.
Nice.
Cyndaquil is going to be up at the top. We'll do rollies between Munchlax, Flababy, and Oddish. Just whoever rolls the higher D6. Munchlax got a 6. Flababy got a 5.
Oddish got a 3.
Okay, so we'll go Munchlax. I guess Starly was in there too. Followed by Flababy, then Oddish, then Starly, with Tynamo bringing up the rear. All right, Cynical, start us off.
All right, Cyndaquil. I'll like take like a horse stance, these things are really tough. So just kind of run around and use Leer. So yeah, I'm gonna use Leer
Okay.
on this guy. How does that work again exactly?
You'll have to look at the Leer box on the move sheet. You're gonna roll accuracy first, and then it'll have the effect if you get a success. You should only need one success unless the block says something different.
So the accuracy says taught intim.
It said what?
Taught, INTIM.
Yeah, it's going to be intimidate.
Intimidation. Oh, okay.
But it might be intimidation plus something else. What was the first one? Is it tough plus intimidate?
Oh, I thought the plus was a T. So I'm like, taught. It's tough plus intimidation. My bad. All right, so that's going to be 2 and then intimidation. Okay. Oh, 6 and 4, 2 successes.
Okay. So it successfully pulls off a Leer. Remind me the effect. Does that lower Munchlax's stats?
It reduces defense by 1.
Okay. The Munchlax is going to retaliate with a tackle, or at least attempt to.
Oh my god! Cyndaquil, get out of the way! I'm going to try and dodge.
That's one success, but you
Okay.
need 2 because this would be your second action in the round.
Okay, and how do I determine dodge?
Look at your evasion score.
Ooh, that's a 3. Okay, here we go. Only 1 success.
So it will come through. That will be 1 success, so just 1 damage.
Oh shoot, Cyndaquil, it's okay. He got lucky.
The Flababy is going to make an attack with its Vine Whip on the Oddish.
Vine Whip.
That's 1 success. Is Oddish trying to dodge?
Oddish is absolutely trying to dodge.
Perfect. Just need the 1 success currently.
And it's Dex plus alert? Or is it just the Dex?
Evasion, so it's Dex plus evasion.
Evasion. Okay. Got a 2 over there. Three dimes. That's a 4 for giggles. A 2 and a 1. 4 is all we needed.
Okay, perfect. So you'll see the Flababy kind of like whip its flower towards you, and the vine kind of like comes out, but it sort of like swishes by the Oddish.
Oh, nice.
Good dodge, Neji.
It is Oddish's Court. Whatever you're doing needs one additional success, though.
That's alright, because we're gonna use growth.
Okay.
As special plus nature. That's the one that I have cards for, so it works. Special nature. 2 and 1 for 3 dice. 1, 6, and another 1. Not quite. I imagine little Oddish just kind of like scrunches up for a sec. Doesn't quite make it.
Yeah, it sort of does like the hunker down right before it does the enlarge, and like it gets like one puff up and then like putters out.
You'll get him next time, Neji.
The Starly is going to attempt a tackle on the Taimano.
Can I flash?
You can. It has one success. You only need one success.
Sorry, kind of remind me here. Hold on.
Clash, you're going to pick what move you're attacking back with, which I think your Taimano only has one option.
Yeah, don't quite have Thunderwave yet.
So tackle is strength based, so Clash is equal to strength plus Clash.
Oh wow. Okay, I get several rolls here then.
Oh, is the Taimano's strength that strong? I don't remember.
I have 2.
Oh, nice.
So I have 3 in Clash.
Very nice.
Wait, how do you have 3 in Clash on your Taimano? It's starter.
I
so you
have
only
3.
Have one.
I have 3 in Clash in mine as well.
Oh, you're talking about the overall Clash. It's the Clash I'm talking about where you're adding is the Clash and
the stat.
You have
okay.
So the stat.
Oh, I see.
The one over on the far right is the total number already added.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
then
see.
I have 3. That's still. Quite a
That's
bit.
still good. I was like, fuck.
It's a 1.
It's a broken ass
3.
starter Pokemon.
And then a 4.
So you got how many successes?
1.
Okay, that's all you needed. Both this Starlight and Taimano will take 1 damage.
Nice. But that's a very tempo-ish play there, brother. I love it.
Okay, it is Taimano's turn. You'll need 1 additional success with whatever you decide to do.
Yeah. As soon as I go, Dynamo, interrupt his tackle and return with your own tackle.
Perfect. Okay, go ahead and roll me that accuracy roll.
Okay. Sorry, I put a bunch of apostrophes in my document. Hold up.
I feel that though.
Okay, remind me on this too as well. I'm sorry.
So, for the Taimano, that should be the one I dropped in, right? Your accuracy is 1, so you won't be able to follow up because you need a minimum of 2 successes because you clashed.
Okay, that's fine. It's okay, buddy. I know you're tired. You get him next time.
Is anybody wanting to act a second time during this round?
I would love to.
Okay.
Well,
Cyndaquil, you had the highest
Acted
initiative.
twice, right? Because didn't I dodge? Is that considered an action?
That is, but you can do another one. It just assumes whether or not you have enough dice pool to act that many times. Because you did a leer, and then I think you attempted to dodge.
Actually, I'll hold off then.
Okay. Anybody else, or are we just going back to the top of the round? Perfect. Cyndaquil, you are up.
Okay, Cyndaquil. He's looking a little bit more harried. I think we can do more. More Leer. So I'm going to do Leer again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me your accuracy roll.
Alrighty.
Is it just defense or defense and special defense?
It just says -1 defense.
Okay.
Which would ring true for the games. That's one success.
Cyndaquil pulls off a successful Leer, but you'll notice it doesn't seem to have any additional impact on the Munchlax.
Oh. Okay.
The Munchlax is going to try and reciprocate with a metronome.
Can you clash on any attack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, before he even gets a chance to finish whatever he's doing, tackle him!
You need 3 successes because they rolled 2.
Oh, strength +2. Okay, so I can roll 4. Oh shit!
No, not your attack. It's strength plus your class score.
Oh, so it's 3. Okay, so I need to roll 3 successes with the 3 dice I'm rolling. Alright.
No big deal.
5.
We'll see.
2 5s and a 2.
Okay, so this... Gotta remember the special stuff with metronome.
Isn't that the move that just uses a random move? Or am I thinking of a different one?
Well, this one, it's special plus whatever I roll on this dice to determine the dice pool. Cyndaquil is going to take 4 minus its special defense.
So it will take 2.
Okay. Yeah, metronome, you rolled the d6. Whatever you rolled there, plus your special is your dice pool. That Munchlax rolled a 6 for that, so it got to roll 8 times.
Wow.
That will bring us to the Flubbaby, which will attempt
Also,
to...
Cyndaquil is definitely on red health right now.
You do have a pool of potions. A tackle on the Oddish there. That's 2 successes for the Oddish.
Alright. So I would need 3 successes.
No, since this is your first action, you just need to tie it.
I just need to tie it. Okay. We're gonna attempt, because evasion is 2 and dex is 1, so 3 dice, yes?
Mhm.
Sweet. 2, 4. Oh, there's 6. Just enough.
Perfect. Yeah, you once again the Flubbaby kind of like throws out its vine whip and it just whizzes by this Oddish. It is over
It doesn't
to Oddish.
have you at all.
Dodge, Neji. Staying out of the way. Alright. gonna go in for an absorb after that. Neji's up, right?
Yes. You'll need one additional success, but other than that, it is Neji's turn.
Okay. Oh no, he can't.
Oh no!
'Cause it's his dex plus his channel, and he only has a 1 in channel, so it is growth or nothing. We got this. We're gonna redirect Neji. We're gonna use growth. Three dice. That works. That is 3 successes.
Oh, nice. You only needed one, or only needed 2, so well within it. So whatever your growth does, which I think it boosts your
Increases
special.
your strength and special, yeah.
So you now will have an additional dice for your special your next turn.
Wow.
Which will bring us to the Starly, which will attempt another tackle on the Timino there.
I mean, you either do it now or you do it then, right?
That's 1 success.
I won't contest this one.
Okay. That is 1 damage on the Timino. Which will bring us to Timino.
Okay. You said you're in red, Colton?
Yeah. I was going to ask, though, if the second action, can we use a potion in that time?
The second action, so like using potions on it, think of that as like you as a trainer having to run in. So it's not necessarily your Pokemon acting. The downside is it kind of consumes your turn because you're not giving a command to your Pokemon.
Gotcha.
And if you spend too long, like you were considered in the fray, and like you could take damage as a person from being too close to the fight that's going on.
Also, I'm technically on yellow health. 1 more hit point and I'd be on red. So I'm okay-ish.
All right. Well, then I'll just Tynamo, use tackle.
All right. Roll me that accuracy roll.
That was a 6.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Okay. What is damage for tackle? I'm sorry, I didn't write it down. I lost access to the PHP.
Tackle is...
That's at Timino,
Strength plus 2.
which for your Timino is 4.
Oh.
Yeah, it has 2 in strength, so.
Okay, so I mean that. I'm sorry, guys.
You're gonna roll 4 dice. Same rules apply of 4, 5, or 6. That'll determine how much damage you do.
Okay, I rolled a 3, a 5, and a 5.
2 successes.
2 successes. The Starly is looking a little rough. As a reminder, starter Pokemon, you only need 3 successes when you throw out a Pokeball. Beginner, you need 4. Your guys' Pokeballs that you currently have give you 4 dice. If it's at half HP, you get 5. If it's at 1 HP, you get 6. And if you hit it with a status effect, you'll have 7 total.
So is it in the red now?
Looking rough is equivalently yellow, so it's half health.
Okay.
So you would have 5 dice at this point in time.
And you need 3 successes.
Yes.
Can I do that, or do I have to wait for my next turn?
Next turn, but if you're throwing a Pokeball, you'll go at the start of the round. Anybody else acting in this round? Again.
No, not for me.
Perfect. All right, anybody throwing a Pokeball to start off this next round?
I think I will try.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll me the dice. You currently have 5 to throw.
It's a 6. It's a 1. It's a 6. A 3. And come on. That's a 5.
Perfect.
Nice.
You'll see the Pokeball go out, and it'll ping the Starly right on the beak, and it kind of like looks a little dazed as it capsule opens up, and as it closes down, you'll see it titter just a little bit as it finally clicks in place.
Hell yeah.
Since you guys are kind of in a group battle, Timino is free to do whatever the fuck it wants. I will drop you the stat block for Starly as we go back up to the top with Collin.
Okay, Citadel, that was my mistake. It seems its defense can't be lowered anymore. Now's the time to strike. Tackle! And I'll almost trip over myself as I give out the command. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. It's strength +2. Okay.
For tackle? For its accuracy?
Yeah. Oh, I looked at I was looking at damage actually. Sorry, the accuracy is
It should already be on your sheet.
Oh yeah, it's
I
tough
think.
plus intimidate. My bad. So that's gonna be.
Wait, no, that's
okay.
tough plus intimidate should be the leer.
Oh, that's
not
the leer. My bad. I was
tackle
wrong.
should be like.
Yeah. Oh, it's tough versus intimidation. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go.
Wait, no, it should be like strength plus brawl.
On the little card I have. Oh yeah, it's dex plus brawl. My bad. I'm stupid. Okay. That's 1 success.
1 success. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Okay. One more. Okay, 1 success.
Okay. You land a solid hit on the Munchlax, but it's very apparent that the Munchlax is a hefty boy.
Oh boy, keep in there, Citadel.
Before I forget, on that stat block I dropped for you, Collin, that Starly has 1 HP higher than what's listed there because it was overgrown. If you want to indicate somewhere that it's overgrown so that when you evolve it or anything like that and we get increases, you know that it still has an additional HP. The Munchlax is going to use tackle this time. That's 2 successes.
How does clashing work again?
You're gonna pick a move. You're gonna roll either strength or special based off of the move you select, plus the clash score.
Okay.
If you're successful, both of you take 1 damage.
Okay.
And you need a minimum of 2 successes. Or minimum of 3 successes, because it rolled 2.
Oh, and I can't beat it because I already acted.
Well, that's why it's 3.
Oh,
So
I
if
see.
you have 3 in the score, you could at least attempt it.
I don't even have 3. Never mind. Okay. Sorry. Go on.
Okay. You're going to take 3 minus your defense.
Okay. Oh man. Cyndaquil's knocked out.
Okay.
Oh no, Cyndaquil! Oh shit! I'll get him back in the ball, and I'll sort of run away from the Munchlax a little bit, you know.
Having the Pokemon that was kind of facing it faint, the Munchlax kind of like.
Oh, can I like have like Dynamo give him like the angry eye?
We'll circle back. That will bring us to Flababy, which will attempt another Vine Whip. That's 2 successes.
I think we're just gonna have to have Oddish take it because
Yeah.
I need to get an attack off.
You're going to take 2 minus your special defense.
2 minus 2.
So
Bring
just
it
1.
down to just the 1.
Perfect. That
Oddish
will
is still
bring us to
standing.
Oddish.
Alright. Going in with an absorb. Get him, Neji. Wish it was sunny, dang it.
Right. But you did have 1 higher in your special because of the
2.
growth last. Or is it 2?
True.
She used it twice. Did
Well,
she?
Well, it didn't
no, the
go
first
off
time
the
was
first
unsuccessful.
Oh.
Well, I was for damage that increases it though. Yes. Ah, I just need to hit one of these. Come on. Oh, that's 2 6s. There we
Nice.
go.
Nice.
You only needed
Okay.
the 1, so perfect. Go ahead and roll me your dice pool.
That's 4 total. 2 successes.
The Flababy definitely takes a solid hit. It is clear that like it's got a decent defensive stance. So like it's looking like it's taking some damage, but like not into the getting rough territory quite yet. Which will bring us to Timino. As the Munchlax kind of like gets the final hit on the Cyndaquil to kind of knock him down, it starts to make a turn. What is Timino doing?
You're not getting away from Collin that easy. Dynamo,
Oh,
use
no.
tackle.
Okay, go ahead and roll me your accuracy. Okay.
Yeah,
And
dude, I
Brogy-
might
Brogy,
I was
as
gonna say
we're
that-
interacting,
go ahead.
you're free to jump in at any point, like if you're wanting to hop in.
That was a 4.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll me your damage pool.
I like to think that like
2,
right as you like
3.
say all that, I like slide onto my knees and you just see snot and tears down my eyes and just like, oh my gosh, look at you.
1 success.
1 success.
Okay.
Okay. Once again, it's clear that this Munchlax is a pretty beefy boy, but like you're closing in on like the looking rough territory. That will bring us
Get
back.
up off the ground, Colin.
I'll just like stand up, I guess.
Sama
The
kind of calls over her shoulder. Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say Sama calls over her shoulder. You can Colin, don't give up yet. He's not gone. It's not like he can run.
My shirt came untucked.
The Munchmax have a, you'll see kind of like its eyes sort of like squint a little bit, with
Oh,
like having
shit.
another Pokemon like start to mess up its like breakfast, and you see like there's like a pile of berries off to the side that it was trying to devour. So it's going to use its metronome again.
Oh, this is the hurts one. It hurts a lot.
But
It's metronome. It's a random move, right?
It is slightly random. So the accuracy isn't random, which it did miss this time. But if it does hit, it's
Oh.
either it's special plus 1 to 6. So like it depends on how you roll the d6 on how hard that thing hits, but it misses, which will bring us to the Fly Baby, which, you know, it's still swinging this fucking flower. It's kind of just whipping it around at this point, because it missed as well.
Oh my god.
Bringing us to Oddish.
Absorb again. We're gonna get this little baby. Go again, Ninji. Alright. Oh, Neji missed too. Maybe I shouted a little too hard. I'll say it nicer next time.
That will bring us to Timino.
Okay. Tynamo is again gonna try to tackle. Well, so it's looking rough right now.
Borderline.
Oh, it's
so
about to.
Okay, Tynamo. Give Colin the chance he needs. One more tackle.
Okay, go ahead and roll me that accuracy roll.
Come on, been rolling well. Been rolling well.
Come on.
4.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll me that damage pool.
6. 1. 5.
It is officially looking rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody wishing to use a Pokeball as we go into the next round?
Is that my right as I get done tucking in my shirt, getting the encouragement from Sama, I like look over and see Tynamo bravely tackling this fucking chonky ass boy, and I just, oh, okay, this is it, and I'll like, I go to throw, but I trip, and it ends up being like this like underhand sort of toss.
It rolls over the pile of berries. that hit
yeah,
the Munchmax.
yeah.
You need 5 successes. Or, sorry, you have 5 dice to throw. You need 4
Okay.
successes.
Oh boy, that's a high number. Okay, hold on.
He's a chunky boy. Y'all went the easy route earlier with like bribing him with food.
We were determined to make the first one our friend. The rest are maybes.
Okay, first success, that's a 4. A 6, second
Ooh.
success. Oh, okay, 3.
That's
Come
okay.
on.
That's okay.
5.
There we go.
Okay. Come on. It's spinning. It's spinning. Okay, that's another 4.
That's it.
That's it?
You only had 5 to throw, and you got 4.
Oh!
You'll see.
Oh, dude, I thought I had to do one more.
You'll see as the Pokeball slipped out of Colin's hand, the Munchlax had turned its attention to the Timino, and you hit it in the side of the fucking head. And It shakes like 5 or 6 times. It's one of those
Come
like
on, come on.
Colin's nearly in tears at this point. Like, 'cause
Yeah, I'm like on the ground, like crawling slightly closer to the Pokeball.
and eventually you hear the click.
Ah! I stand back up, grab the Pokeball as it flies magically back to my hand. I did it! And I'll do a little hip hip hooray
It was all
sort of
me.
jump.
Colin, you can mark off catching your second Pokemon.
Wow. Cool.
All right, Sama, what were you throwing a Pokeball at this point, or are you wanting to go another round?
If everybody else has thrown one, I figure we'll try and see what happens.
Okay. The Flababy is still in green health, so you will only
That's
have
okay.
4 dice, but you only need 3 successes.
You have the same odds I did, basically.
Yep. We'll
Come
roll
on.
one at a time here too.
Yeah, that's what I did. It was too
Oh, we're
stressful to
starting
do
out
it
with a
once.
2.
Oof. Okay, alright, it's only up from here.
Oh no, that's a 1.
Oh!
This is like when you know it's doomed. That one rolled off the table. We'll go find it in a minute. So did that one. Never mind. I'm rolling too close to the edge, I guess.
And Colin, there is your stats for the Munchlax you just acquired. This one
Wow.
conveniently also knows Thick Fat.
Cool. That's usually the one it usually has.
And you have the metronome ability that was fucking Cyndaquil up. The only downside that Colin Oh no, Colin, I think you just leveled up to beginner rank, didn't you?
Oh, no, I still have to understand Pokey gestures.
Oh, Pokemon Gesture. So the only downside you currently have is this is beginner rank, and you are currently starter rank. So there is
so it won't listen to me?
there's a potential chance that it could not listen to you.
Oh, that's fitting.
And I guess Elliot.
I eat all the food.
Oh no, you caught a starter Pokemon, so you're good.
I mean, unironically, you being able to understand it to make it listen to you before you're a beginner, you know,
Right,
you
right.
need to understand what it's trying to tell you for you to proceed to use your Munchlax.
Yeah.
It's like the early days of Pokemon Go, where like you would clutch the like Clefairy that was like super high rank. Meanwhile, the Pikachu you had was like CP5.
Yeah.
The Flababy rolled 2 successes on its Vine Whip.
Alright. Oddish is just gonna stand there a little longer, Nedgy. Your absorb will help fix it later.
Okay.
You'll grow right back.
That's 3 minus your special defense.
Bringing it down by 2, so just the 1. Perfect. We're bouncing between 2 health and 1 health.
Which will
But he only-
bring us to Timino, since you threw a Pokeball, Sama.
Okay,
After his turn, I have a question.
Dynamo. We'll go and tackle the Flababy.
Timino's like, everybody gets these fucking fish hands.
Yeah, and like Elliot's just like rooting them on, like, you're on a roll, keep it going, Dynamo. Tackle.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll me your accuracy roll.
And that's where, okay, that's a 2.
Ah, hell.
He's a little
That's
tired.
okay,
Alright.
Dynamo. Thanks for showing up.
Anybody else acting again in this round?
I would like to, but I don't know if it's uncouth of me.
What are
Can
you?
I summon my newly acquired Munchlax? Maybe not understanding it's a little above my pay grade in order to help.
Yes. As soon as you throw this fucking Pokeball out, roll me a D100, though.
Okay.
Brogy, I am imagining Brogy like whipped out a fucking bag of chips as this like group shenanigans
Right?
started, and like
Cyndaquil, like, this is getting pretty good, ain't it?
It's pretty good.
Getting a bratwurst or something over Cyndaquil's
Yeah,
back while
yeah,
everything
yeah.
goes on.
That's going to be a 58.
do you
I'll say I'm hoping it's a boy, but if it's not, that's okay. I say, okay, Munchlax, I know we just seriously met, but I need your help, and I'll just kind of like baseball pitch it, but fall over myself.
okay? To help me determine on this percentile die, based off of your comment, give me a. We'll go cool roll.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
Colin's the coolest cat on the block.
You
I get
also
to
caught
roll
a
one.
female Munchlax. If other people would
Oh fuck.
like to determine the sex of their Pokemon, all I've been doing is flipping a fucking coin. So feel free to flip a coin to determine the sex of your Pokemon.
I'm only asking because I like to
Can
nickname
do.
Pokes. That's all.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right. So I
it
get
also,
to
I
roll-
guess, matters if you get into wanting to breed Pokemon later, which I don't think the core rulebook gets into the weeds. But if that's your thing, I will figure it out for you.
Dude. Okay, I might be interested in that. All right, I get to roll one,
Perfect.
and it's a 4.
Oh, nice. Colin, it's almost like in anime, this is the one time in Colin's life where shifting his glasses up, the glint hits just right as the
Oh!
Munchlax looks back at you, and it kind of goes, Munch. And
Yeah.
we will start the round with Munchlax back up at the top. What are you doing
Okay.
with this Munchlax?
All right. I'm just going to have him simply have her rather just use a tackle.
Okay. Tackle is Dex plus Brawl.
Yes. So that's going to be 1 plus nothing. 1 dice. Here we go. Ah, that's a 1.
Okay. So the Munchlax definitely focuses in, but like it was halfway through eating this bag of berries, and then like a group of Pokemon start ganging up on it. So like it's feeling a little lethargic at the moment.
Yeah, I imagine.
The Flababy is still got its attention set on the Oddish that started this whole thing. That's 1 success.
I think I have to dodge, otherwise Oddish didn't get that hit earlier. So into the evasion we go.
Oh, Sama, before we do this, did you want to try and catch it outright at the top of the round?
She already did, I thought.
That was last
Or is
round.
this the new round?
Not,
This
not
is
this
Oh,
round.
not this round. Yeah.
I should have asked this
that's right.
question, but I was very enthused about seeing how this went with the Munchlax and got distracted.
I was enthused about the Munchlax too. No worries. Yeah. Is it gonna cost me an additional success to try and dodge if I do?
No.
Like, will I? Okay.
So you 3 out of 4, right?
Yeah. You have 4 dice to throw. You only need 3.
Okay. Starting off with another 2.
Ah.
Dice are not doing it now. What's going on? That's another 2.
No.
3. And then another 3. Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. Okay. Go ahead and
Yes.
give me that evasion if you're looking for the evasion.
Okay. Just to keep Oddish alive.
Yes. Yes.
Come on. 1.
Oh.
Oh no. That was a 1, a 2, and a 1.
Oh.
Little Neji face. Well, it'll only take 1 damage.
You were only going to take 1 damage off of it, but yeah.
Neji face.
Which will
That's
bring
alright.
us to the Timino. You do have the option of throwing out another Pokemon if you would like, Sama. But it is over to Timino as far as...
Okay. I'm going to assume with its little toe nubs that Oddish isn't going to be able to run very far. Or how does running mechanics work?
Well, Sama isn't at a point where she has to run because she still has 3 other Pokemon in her.
No. I meant for the Oddish. Sorry, I meant for the Flabébé.
To be honest, it's not necessarily in a... I haven't determined yet, meta-wise, on how I'm going to do run mechanics as far as it trying to run away. I know there's some in the core rulebook somewhere.
Okay.
Because you guys have already engaged on the Flabébé, it isn't really in a position to start running away because it's still in the middle of combat because you guys were double tagging it.
Okay. Well, in that case, then Tynamo resists grass, so is going to go in for another tackle.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll me an accuracy roll.
Come on, Tynamo.
6.
Nice.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll me the damage pool.
It's a 4, 2, and a 6.
Nice.
Perfect. The Flabébé is officially in looking rough territory.
Very good.
Thank you, Tynamo.
Can I return Tynamo to the ball, or do I have to do that next turn?
We are at the top of the round unless someone's wanting to act a second time in this round. Perfect. So we're at the top, so anybody changing out Pokemon can do so now.
Tynamo, return!
Clobberpuss, go! As she tosses out my little octopus buddy.
Perfect. Are we throwing a Pokeball at this point, or are we engaging? Perfect. Sama, you have 5 dice to throw. You need 3 successes.
Come on.
Sweet.
Your odds have increased.
There's a 6. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll 5
the
this time.
twos. The twos are haunting me. It's all right. 2. Just need 2 more. Oh gosh. 2, 2, 2, 3, 1.
Oh no. Sama.
I don't think... Oh, there's another 5. We were almost there. 2 out of the 3 I needed.
Gotcha. Yeah, the Pokeball hits. It flashes up, but after a couple shakes, it pops open. That will bring us to Munchmax.
Okay, this Flabébé's been messing around for way too freaking long. I'm gonna have you do another tackle, Munchmax. All right, that's gonna be. Hopefully, sorry. 1 success.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll me your damage pool.
Okay. Okay. Oh, come on, my beefy little girl. Bring down the house. I rolled a 1 and 3 4s, so that's gonna be 3 successes.
As Munchlax comes in for this tackle, it crushes the fuck out of this Flabébé, causing the Flabébé to faint.
No! 5! Oh no! Sama, I'm sorry, I miscalculated how strong my Munchmax would be!
Sama drops to her knees and kind of clutches the grass beneath in her
No!
hands. It's okay. It's okay. It was being stupid. It's fine. It's just hard.
So, Munchlax gets a victory. Clobblepus gets a victory. Timino gets 3 victories.
Go Dynamo!
Munchlax has, on your happiness and loyalty, it's 1 less than. So it's 1. That's because it was in the yellow.
Okay.
And that is also the case. No, Starly did not go into the yellow. Right?
No.
No, Starly did
Right?
not. So Starly is at 2, both happiness, loyalty. Munchlax is at 1.
Okay.
Where do you document that on the sheet?
Second page.
It's
There's
right
like
below
underneath.
the nature
Yeah, nature.
and next to the attributes.
Oh.
The...
Oh man. Dynamo's doing 4 for 4 right now.
I think
Not
Timino is now
it.
like your most, you're closest to evolving at this point.
Odd if it's 4 for 4 till today.
Julia, I'm
Alright.
so sorry. I was only trying to help, I swear.
No, it's all good. It honestly was comedic for how that fight was going and how many Pokeballs I wasted on that fight.
Oh, God.
Wait,
I'm
it's
not
one
a
of those
level
like
10 out of
it's
10.
it gets a little tough because it's like in one of those routes where like Pokemon are like kind of hodgepodge of like your rank / slightly higher. So it's like the beginning of a Pokemon game where you're like this is a little rough. Like,
Right.
Mhm.
okay,
Fun
let
though.
me.
They're still very enjoyable all the same. You win some, you lose some.
We see you getting after your fitness goals.
All right, let's switch over. Is there anything you guys would like to do to close out tonight's session aside from this battle? Otherwise, we'll call it here.
I'm going to take Dynamo out of his ball and, like, seriously hype this man the fuck up. Like, you just hear, like, Elliot, like, screaming at the top of his lungs, "Challenge me and Dynamo anyone ever!"
Sama would try not to interrupt, but be quietly over in the corner with her fists going, Dynamo. After that, too.
Oh man.
My Fiendies did a little zap when I touch him.
Yeah, you know, in fact, I'll just go over, yeah, Dynamo, you really saved the day. Unfortunately, my Cyndaquil fainted, but we can always go back to town.
I think that might not be a bad idea after this adventure. You good over there, Brogy?
Yeah, I'd say a trip to the Poke Center might be helpful. Seems like we've all taken a couple hits between all of our new acquired friends, and
Well, some of us have taken hits. Yes, that is true.
I think you hit the food reservoirs over there, Brogy.
hey, I was hungry and reserving my energy. Okay, we could have something scary pop up on the way back.
You're right. To be honest, I kind of have the feeling I might get a leg cramp going back to town because all that jumping around I'm not used to.
You deserve Munchmats and Munchlats sleeping with you tonight.
Oh!
It's 2
Hey,
times the
when
titles.
they evolve, you have 2 mattresses to sleep on.
I mean, it does sound comfortable.
Is that what we're gonna do? Is no one's gonna get a sleeping bag at the store? we're just gonna find more Munchmaxes across the route.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
here.
Oh my god.
Does anyone even know what the next gym is?
No, not really.
No. Or is that? Am I the only one who wants to really go after gyms?
No, like I said, my mom said I can't come back home if I don't have at least 3 gym badges.
Well, gym badges are the way to working your way up to potentially finding a dragon, so I was planning
Yeah?
to start wherever that.
Well,
wherever
I
they
mean,
come up.
then maybe next time we, I think we should definitely try to get another Flabebe, because if I'm not mistaken, it should be pretty good against dragons.
Definitely a good idea. They-
Yes, I can also agree. It is super effective, you might say.
And immune.
Sounds like it definitely will be on the agenda for when we come back. For now, back to Gelfast.
But yeah, when we go back to Gelfast, we should definitely see if anyone knows what type the first gym leader is, to see if we can't get the type matchups.
Meta-wise, you already asked this information, Elliot. The 2 gyms that are the most likely to start out, because they're both beginner rank, one is Wastery Pinnacle, which is a ground type gym ran by Sparklestone.
Oh, well, the grass type trainer in our party will definitely have an easy time with that gym.
The second option is at Sip Sail, which is Marina Tide and her water Pokemon.
Oh.
Okay, so maybe this is too meta, and I just don't want to go into a gym like. And I guess we wouldn't know this anyway, but like reasonable level or evolution state, like
So-
is there like
When I say beginner, both of these gym have 2 Pokemon that are beginner rank.
oh
So it's
Okay,
like
that's how
fighting
it's
2
determined.
Munchlaxes.
I basically copy and pasted what a regular Pokemon game looks like.
okay
Okay.
So,
So
every
level
Pokemon
doesn't
game I looked at, I was like,
necessarily- So the level doesn't necessarily matter, but the rank matters.
the rank is kind of like,
The rank is the level.
yeah, this game doesn't necessarily give you like 1 to 100. It's
I see.
starter, beginner, amateur,
I actually kind of like that.
pro, and then like master, I think, are the ranks. And that's both you as a trainer and your Pokemon follow that sort of tier system.
Okay, it's decided
Typically-
Elliot is a Nuzlocke trainer.
uh,
Wait, for real? You're trying to do a Nuzlocke?
No, not in this. Maybe for another character.
Dude,
but
in
not
this would be
Elliot.
crazy.
I was gonna
I'll be
say
an ace
you
trainer.
do have between both of those gyms. There's a minimum of, because if you look at the map, between you guys currently and Wastery Pinnacle, you have Route 101 that you're currently on, part of Route 3, and Route 102 before you hit Wastery Pinnacle, which is in the
Oh, I
mountains
see
there.
that. In the mountains, yeah.
If you go to Sip Sail, you have Route 2, Lashter Covert, and Route 1.
Ah.
Okay.
So you guys have a minimum of 2 more routes before you're hitting a gym. So like,
Okay.
Okay.
if you were doing a Nuzlocke and you were only picking up 1 per area, you would still have a party of minimum 4.
I mean, that's still pretty solid for the first gym.
Dude,
And you guys can take your time and train up so that all of your Pokemon are beginner rank before you show up as well.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Won't be stepping foot in until I have all beginner rank for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So that being said, like, I'll save this for favorite parts. Never mind.
Anything else to close out tonight's session, or we'll end it on that sort of tactical group meeting on where you guys are wanting to head?
For sure.
Can we end the session in Galefast so we can like start the session?
Yeah,
with
we can
the
say
fully restored party.
Yeah, narratively, you guys head back to the road there. You do see some Pokemon, and like, while it's enticing to maybe try and go get some more, everybody's kind of licking the wounds that they acquired from encountering 2 Munchmaxes in 24 hours.
There's too much munch.
And you're able to make it back to Galefest fairly uninhibited. You guys only made it half a day down the road on Route 101 anyways, so like you weren't super far from town, so it's not too bad of a trek. We will say it's probably late afternoon when you're getting back into Galefest though, so we'll pick up late afternoon right after you guys are leaving the Poke Center.
Cool.
Cool.